welcome to Trash Talk. I'm Lane.
I'm Dave.
I'm Dan.
Here I go again, fellas. What's my weakness? Ham! Alright. I'm sorry, I've been thinking about that all fucking day.
And who are you?
Oh, I am John, and I like ham.
Ham Man?
Is that your stage name?
Ham?
John?
Spam?
Yes, that's my
Ham.
stage
Or
name.
is the stage name Big John? Or Lil John?
Big John the Ham.
I believe that
Should be
is
an ironic
copyrighted
The
by
Ham
a very
Spam Man.
famous Atlanta rapper.
Oh, what about
I
we just call
cannot
you
be-
Lil John the Big Ham? Oh, that's your name. Big Ham.
Big Ham Man. Ham and Jam.
To be fair,
Ramalama
Hammers.
Ramalama Dam
Well, this
Ram.
has gone off the fucking rails, and I apologize for starting this.
Sorry, guys. We're just fucking
Anyway.
bullshitting here. Welcome to the podcast, Dan. Found the right studio.
Yep, took a minute.
Dan went to the old studio.
Where you guys are.
Man, we're everywhere.
This is
nowadays.
much closer than the other one. I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
not too far, but
And not
Yeah.
as sweaty, and I appreciate that, because I am Ham John. Damn it. Shit.
it is much easier
We're,
to get
we're
the
working
door
on it.
here.
Don't worry. We're working on it. We'll get it figured out. But anyway,
Fucking hell.
thanks for coming over.
Yeah.
Did you bring a topic tonight?
I did not. I
No.
did not know you guys were
I didn't even
podcasting. just
technically
kinda was
invite
like,
him over. So
Did anyone want to drink beer? And then
it works out very much like
We
that.
drink at the podcast. Come on over.
Yeah, we like to talk and we like to drink beer.
Well, I
With
have...
Trash Talk.
Well, I got topics that I think is very relevant considering what happened last weekend.
Fuck you.
With
what
Sorry,
happened
I'm
last
just
weekend?
noted.
Put a little trash.
Let's
in
can,
the
we-
talk.
can we trash talk a little after he brings the topic?
Yeah, I want to know what happened last weekend.
The fucking storm and the power outage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
I
Yep.
want. So how many hours were you fuckers out of power?
I never lost power.
12 hours.
About 12 hours.
About like 20, and then Chelsea, my
listening.
girlfriend, was out 36 hours.
36?
More. We like
Okay.
it was about till noon on Sunday morning when then we finally got power at her place.
I will give somebody $1 if they can guess how long my fucking power is out.
72 hours.
Nope,
Still out.
still out.
Oh,
84 hours.
wow. No, it's more than
There's
that.
more than that now.
Is it
It's
still out?
still out. 6 days.
It's not still out. No.
Okay, it's back
what's
on.
your guess? What's your guess?
I don't even know.
Tuesday,
No,
Still
came
out.
on
It's still
this
out.
morning.
Wednesday, at noon
8 o'clock.
in the morning.
My power went out Friday at midnight. Well, it's like a Sunday, whatever, midnight. Went on 8 a.m. to Wednesday. I was out of power for 104 hours.
Jeez.
Nice.
Fuck. Because the neighborhood is all old growth,
Yeah.
and it's not the kind of neighborhood that takes care of trees. If you know what I mean, it's,
I
they're just
hear that.
there.
Yeah.
Especially when there's a lot of them everywhere.
Yeah. So there
Lot
was
of
just severe limb damage to the lines, and I had a tree. I had a limb come down that I just chopped up yesterday. That was like, I mean, it was a good 30 foot.
What kind of tree was it?
Let's call it oak. But I'm sitting there and like the limb. I go to trying to. I got a chainsaw and I started clearing it and I started pulling this limb. I go, I hear a crack and I go, what the fuck? And this is a green limb. And I just break it off and the fucker's rotten. Mm-hmm. It's like, I mean, it's about a 4-inch.
I've noticed a lot of that in the
It's about a
trees I've
4-inch
worked on here.
limb, 4-inch limb, and about a half inch into it, black. I was like, what the fuck? Because the part that broke off was not
A dead branch.
well. The part that broke off looked healthy, but then it got close to it. I'm like, I started looking at it, and it's like firewood already. I'm like,
Nice.
oh shit. Of course, then I go, oh god, what else is gonna come down? Because I have so many trees.
I was about to ask you if you have some good firewood for us.
Dude, I have so many. I told him already. I have.
I want firewood.
I have piles and piles of firewood.
All right, good.
For my shop, and I thought I was gonna go through it a lot, and it
Is
turns
that your
out
porn star name? Firewood?
In the shop.
Big John Firewood,
Ham. Firewood.
Big John Firewood ham. No,
The ham's too much. Too much.
yeah, well, yeah, but that's a central tenet of my religion.
That's just hamist.
Yeah, that's your baptized
I'm a-
name,
I'm a
right?
ham- I'm a
Did you
ham.
guys
You got confirmed
happen
with
to go
that?
down
confirm with
50th Street and
fucking
see
ham.
the tree that was pulled up and like hit
60th?
50th, right over there.
Oh, no, I missed
just
that
past
one.
the roundabout next to my house.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you go
shit.
up a couple blocks from there, and there was a tree that was just like pulled up, hit somebody's house, and then the whole sidewalk around it was pulled up too because all the roots came through.
Oh,
and
Ripped
all
up
that.
half the yard with sidewalk.
Yeah.
It hit the house and kind of rolled over a little bit and might have hit the other house.
Wow.
It was pretty intense.
The 60th Street on Pacific was really bad, too.
I was out there as well.
The only one I saw was Harrison, and there was a big fucker. It came down across Harrison, blocked
Yeah.
100%. blocked Harrison.
Oh yeah,
And
doesn't surprise me at all.
after a while, I came back home and then the other direction where I could actually the trunk. No shit, this is a 4-foot trunk.
Yeah.
Just broke off. I was like,
It was pretty
It's gotta be a
intense.
big old
I got
cotton
a buddy who was living in Florida for a while, and then he just moved back to Omaha, and he's like, I spent the whole time in Florida waiting for a hurricane, and then the week I moved back to Omaha, we got one. I was like, yep, Midwest is the best, buddy.
Pretty much.
yeah, it was 90-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
It's kind of incredible though how it really like only hit a certain part of Omaha too.
Yeah.
But a lot of
we
the
got a
old
lot of
trees.
Omaha.
Out in
Yeah,
my
it's
brother's
bad.
area of
Yeah,
180th and Dodge, a building that just opened last April. It's a hotel with condos in the top floor. The roof basically got sawed off.
oh shit.
What?
It had
The building.
Yep.
Yeah,
My brother was saying that for the condo owners, there was like a sunbathing area up on the roof, with like 2x4 slats going all the way across.
Oh, okay.
And that type of stuff's like raised platform, basically.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah.
ripped off, and he said somehow it like buzzsawed through the top of the building and like ripped off part of the roof. And he said, when I talked to him a few days ago, it was 2 inches of water had already collected just at the top level.
Jesus.
And it was still rising just from more water coming in from walls and stuff.
Jesus.
I could believe it. I
Just
mean,
open this building.
the,
they're gonna
the
have
power
to
of the
condemn
wind,
it,
though.
That's some
The power of the wind,
quality,
man.
quality construction, apparently. God damn.
That's what I said.
The right thing catches the wind and just fucking goes.
I do like the whole the slats over the gravel roof, like with the slats on, so it looks like it's that sounds high class as shit. I mean, I like that a lot, but
You could lose a leg.
I'd hate to pay for it and then have it be ripped apart by a fucking windstorm. That's crazy.
You'd be like bragging about it the weekend right before that. Look at how cool I am. I just
My
moved
new
in.
place just opened.
Yeah.
Brand new.
so fancy.
Top floor.
Fuck, there's 2 inches of water in there now.
Where's my roof?
Top floor
No,
penthouse.
that was a pretty sweet storm. I mean, it was intense.
So Friday night, because I'm obviously you can tell I'm at the tail end of a cold. Friday night, my station tunes were closed. I couldn't hear a fucking thing. I was playing Grand Theft Auto, full volume, just trying to and I had no idea what was going on. I didn't realize dogs were barking. I didn't realize there was wind going on. I just, I can't hear a fucking thing except
Until power went out.
yeah. And all of a sudden at midnight, just boom. I go, ah. And then I go outside, and I look out the window, I go,
Holy shit.
and then I open the door, I go, fuck! Because I just can't, I don't know what's happening until I can see it. So I, get everything, whatever. And I go out the front door, the patio porch. I crack the door just to look out, just keep watching. I got my flashlight, look at limbs because, well, fuck, I hearing shit break. And then out of the corner of my eye, I see something move, and I go, oh shit, there's a kitty. I go, oh shit, that's my cat! Fucking
no.
stupid fucking cat. Ran out of the door in the middle of the rainstorm.
Oh, shit.
Just sitting in the middle of the driveway, just going,
Like
like,
this.
why am I wet? And I go, fucking idiot, and then I run and go grab her, and
Yeah.
she's like a 14-year-old declawed house cat.
Your
She's like,
cat is dumb.
Like, why? What's going on? I grab her, scruff, and I bring her inside. She's like, that was unpleasant. And then she just goes and lays. I'm like, what the fuck? How is this cat that chilled? I mean, she's just in the middle of a fucking monsoon.
Just like,
Probably
no,
got
no,
hit by a
nature
tree
is not
branch
much.
and destroyed half her brain.
God damn.
Just comatose in vegetative cat state.
Yeah. Clearly not a smart cat at all.
Nice cat. Dumb as shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was just bad. Like you said, over old trees. Everything's got to come down at some point,
Yeah. I'm glad I took down a bunch of trees on last December. I took down a shitload of trees. And I'm glad I did. Because
I think the best story I heard from the storm was my brother. He was out at Top Golf, and he said he left Top Golf at 12:15 a.m., driving up the express lanes, heading out to his place, 180th, and notices a big storm cloud overhead. As he's approaching it, once it gets like right overhead of him, all of a sudden he's like, this wind just starts shaking his big-ass Dodge Ram pickup truck, and he's like, oh, shit! Punches the gas and says, I need to get home quickly. When he gets up by his house, he notices his daughter's kiddie pool is flying down the street. So he goes flying down this hill in his truck, gets ahead of it, like, swings the truck sideways on the street, opens his door, and the kiddie pool goes flying right into his truck.
That's awesome.
Suctioned on. So he
awesome.
grabs it,
Whoa.
flips the truck back around, goes back up the hill to his house, parks, and he says the second he got inside the garage, all of a sudden, all hell just broke loose and just went fucking insane.
Did they lose power out there?
Part of his fence, I believe he said, broke, and he said the power flickered. He never ended up losing.
It's all underground out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because it was 188,000 people out of power.
Yeah.
Some of them still are. Till tomorrow morning, apparently.
Yeah.
There's been some. Some things.
I see that. I'm like, 104 hours, but that's only 104 hours considering there's another 2 days for other people. It's like fuck, And I really hate how people get pissy about OPD about this. I'm like, dude, are you fucking
They're
serious?
working around the clock right now.
They
They're
got
trying.
24 hours, and they have assistance from a bunch of other.
Yeah,
power
they brought in
companies.
people from Iowa.
And I'm like, you should be fucking saying, hey, thank you so much for your work. No, this is bullshit. Why don't I have power? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Why don't you climb that goddamn thing and fucking lick your fingers and grab the cable, you dickhead?
Does it make you want to
God,
buy a
Pisses me
generator?
off. I have a generator, and that's how I kept my fridge on.
That's good.
I'm
So,
set up for
there you go.
camping. I mean, I'm set up for off the grid shit for camping. So I have a generator. I had my deep cycle batteries.
How many days can
I
you
had-
go?
What? Off the grid?
How
Or
many
just-
days?
If you did use a generator and gas and whatever, how long could you go?
Oh, it wouldn't be a matter of how long I could go. It'd be a matter of how long my fridge contents would last. That's it.
Well, yeah, well, how much power can you generate
When you can get fresh meat.
if you're off the grid?
Okay, so
Are we talking apocalyptic?
What the
Because
fuck
I
are you
mean,
talking
If shit went haywire, how long could you support yourself electrical?
how many
wise?
neighbors do you
Electro-wise,
have that
it-
have
it
stuff?
depends
Because
on
that
how-
could make you last a little while longer.
well, it depends on how much gas I have for the generator. It's a generator.
Yeah, I know. Well, you're
can
saying you
always
had it
get
ready
gas.
to go. So
Yeah.
do you have a
You go
big
get
store
more
of
gas
gas?
and-
Oh no!
How long could you
no,
go?
it's just the fact that I have these things for camping. When I go off the grid to go ride dirt bikes in the wilderness, I have the equipment to be comfortable. That's what I'm saying. So, I have a generator that does 10 hours at two with.
So you're not
2.5
packing
gallons.
100 gallons of gas and you're like,
No, God no.
shit goes
Store-
sour. I'm fucking
No,
ready.
Stored underground somewhere.
No, but I did. I was fortunate enough to have gas for my cleaning truck, or cleaning trailer, gas for my dirt bikes, gas for my lawn equipment. So I had 15 gallons on my disposal.
Oh, that's good.
So you
It
siphoned
was
it
nice.
all out.
I didn't use it all that much, but I had 15 gallons. And the best part was, so I needed to power my refrigerator. Well, that's only
And your
so many amps.
Xbox.
So I sat and finished GTA 5.
The same. I was gonna wonder when
Yo,
it
you
finally
turned
came
this
back
on
on.
for the internet.
I skipped everything. The refrigerator, the TV, and the PlayStation is all I needed.
Well, and you can do it in
I mean,
cycles.
it makes sense.
If you
Pretty much.
run the
makes sense.
refrigerator, you can unplug it for a couple hours. Plug everything else in.
Yeah, so we brought the so I get home from.
Did you have to innovate and merge your living room and kitchen together so you could sit next to the refrigerator
Yeah,
so
you
you're
got
both
power
plugged
cords.
in? Or
No, but I did. Fortunately, it was nice and cool. It wasn't crazy hot until Wednesday, so we sleeping with the windows open was just fine.
Did you have to use
But-
lanterns,
Yes, I have I've had really nice.
like a camping
I have a
lantern?
camera
Is it a
lantern.
green
It's
colored
not like a
lantern?
fuel lantern. It's a
Battery.
C battery
C's? Who the fuck uses C's, man?
LEDs.
Oh, LED.
Dipshit. So I've had this lantern. It takes 4 C batteries. I've had this lantern for like a year,
so it's still big
and it's
C
still
batteries.
going hard, full throttle, like full battery, full beam. I mean, it's great.
I have a nice little blow up one that's sun powered. It's only this big, and it cycles through.
That
the
sounds pretty
colors or
cool,
whatever.
but that wouldn't help me.
It's really nice. I like it.
The only problem is
No, it's for camping. It's perfect.
the worst part was though. I tell you what though, you don't appreciate shit until it's gone. Water heater.
Oh yeah,
gas,
I can
gas
see
water
that.
heater, electric fired gas water heater.
Especially taking a shower.
Fuck.
Might as well just shower out in the yard.
I didn't realize it until it was that bad, and so I showered like
Cold showers are
for
good
like
for you.
4 fucking days. I didn't shower for like 4 days, and I felt like getting into the shower, so I'm just like, I want to get under it, so I'm just like splashing it with my
You just gotta embrace the suck, man. Get in
Oh,
there.
it's so bad. Ugh.
first your nipples up.
I mean, you did. You did it.
No, I did. Yeah, I mean, it got done.
You did
It
it.
got done, but that's why are you doing that? Yeah, but I mean, but dude, that's nuts. Like I can't think of the last time. Like 97, the storm 97 was probably the last time power was out.
The
for
October
a couple days.
snowstorm?
Yeah.
Is that when we were kids?
Yeah.
Well, I would
Canceled
obviously because
canceled
97
Halloween?
dipshit.
When they canceled Halloween?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's like the last time I can remember.
So it's the
a
same
major
night as
power outage.
Nebraska, Missouri. And the miraculous catch.
I don't think it was the same night.
Well, anyway, so I think that's the last time
So,
we had major power outage in Omaha, and this is much better because it's not covered in fucking snow. That would have sucked so much nuts.
Yeah, definitely.
Can't you like heat your apartment or house or
That would have
whatever?
been terrible. I would rather have.
around with
I'd
blankets.
rather have it be way too hot
just
than in the fucking middle of winter because you could die.
yeah, exactly.
You just put a lot of blankets on.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean,
You wouldn't have to worry about your fridge.
I'd rather have it be cold because I don't want to lose that sausage.
I don't know. I've got like the sternos and stuff for like cooking things on the little camp grills and all that.
Yep.
So it's like, I mean, they'll be all right. That's what we ended up doing. Because like, well, we're at Chelsea's, nothing's working. Let's just go grab my shit and
There
then
you
we
go.
cook some camp food at her place. And
I did have I'm fortunate enough to have a gas range.
okay,
Of course, it's not. You got to have the
yeah,
electric.
I have gas at my place,
But
but
it's like, so I had to go out to my camper and get my lighter for that grill because that grill isn't self-lighting because it's a cheap
the
camper.
click. Yep.
Yeah, but I'm like, fucking like a homeless person. I light my own stove like a fucking homeless person.
Hey, it worked.
I would have just started a fire out back. I had a fire going for like the entire time,
I had a lot of I could have done that.
That's what we would have done during winter, especially you got all that fresh
True,
firewood.
very true, very true. Well, I also have a wood burning stove in my house too, so
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
prepared over
Motherfucker.
here. All right, I don't want to be unprepared. I'm not a Boy Scout, but
Are you gonna
I
pay to
being-
get
No, be
power
prepared.
lines?
It's a good idea. I think there's gonna be more storms and shit coming with like
with all
every
the
year
crazy
there's gonna
shit
get
going
more
on.
and
Yeah.
more.
Well,
Oh,
next
yeah.
year we'll have a drought or
Makes me
something.
nervous
you know?
about the trees I have in my yard.
We've had a flood.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
a
come
tornado
down.
will hit Omaha. It's possible.
It's
Or-
it's not impossible, but it's very improbable.
It's likely. Eventually, it won't probably come all the way into the city like downtown, but it'll hit Boys Town. You can take out Boys Town, Elkhorn, especially when Valley becomes part of the city and shit. Yeah, oh yeah.
That heat bubble is real big.
Well, but out there in the suburbs,
Yeah, where
takes
they,
out
Yeah, but if it
Gretna.
gets in the heat
blast
bubble, though,
AC.
The heat
One
bubble
is insane.
turns their tornado just right, takes out Gretna, Nebraska Crossing,
Well,
Louisville.
it's on tape. You're calling a major tornado.
Yeah, in probably like 2023, a huge ass
All right.
tornado
Write it down.
going down
I'll
through
give you
Nebraska.
$100
It's on video, man.
I'll give you
Or
$100.
audio recording.
if a tornado hits 2023 in Metro Omaha. I will give you $100
You
I
pay me
witnessed this
$100 as
contract.
well.
and a hand
I
job.
witnessed this
What
contract.
are you,
I
trying to get
just throwing that in there?
$100
I
for?
I'm
witnessed the
quite-
contract.
I'm quite
And a hand
confident.
job.
Well, see, the thing is, though, I don't want to
So,
just give you $100.
How
I
do
want something out of
create-
it.
He's paying you to jerk you off,
Okay,
essentially.
okay. You know what? Deal. And you know what? What if it's not 2023? If it's like
No.
2024?
Fuck you.
called
What if it's
2023.
next year?
Those were the.
Well, because I'm thinking the flood was like 2 years ago or something, and this year we got a fucking...
Sometime in the future,
thing.
there will be a tornado in Omaha.
Yeah, there was the derecho last year that took out...
Sometime is too vague. You're picking dates.
Sometime, no.
How about we give him a 5-year window?
It's gonna, because it can't be like if 25th your tornado hits and Lane's like,
It's
spin your
still
palm.
going to be a-
Told you.
Well, there'll still be a financial system in 5 years, though.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
too.
Derrick, I really appreciate you stepping on my joke. Thank you so much. Would you like me to
just
repeat
gotta
my
lay
joke,
down
Derrick?
that big
Did you
hug.
hear it, Derrick? Did you hear my joke, Derrick?
I didn't laugh, all right?
$100 might be worth like a penny in standards.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but a hand
Inflation.
job, priceless.
I mean, it goes a long way.
This is very true.
So Derrick,
Really
I'll
won't.
tell that joke again because I think it merits repeating because you fucking stepped on it, you prick.
Let's hear it.
I didn't hear it.
In 2050, if a tornado hits in 2050, Lane will be sitting there going, calling me up, spit in your hand, bitch, because she's old. That's a joke. And obviously it's hard to say twice.
Jerk me off.
Yeah.
Jerk me off,
Spit
bitch.
in your palm.
I have
All right.
I
felt
told
that
you.
since out that now.
That tornado almost killed you, but come give me a hand job now.
Yeah. So
This
anyway,
is what the future looks like, ladies and gentlemen.
This is
we repeating jokes? Yeah.
Trash Talk Omaha.
God damn it.
Go ahead and email us at trashtalkomaha.
You wanna hear a joke twice?
.com.
Email us what joke you'd like
If
to
you
hear
want
twice.
to get jerked off by a fat man, email.
You want to get
That too.
jerked off
You
by
never
the
know, dude. You
hammer.
might get a lot of emails coming
Hey,
in.
man.
You'll find that
Money's
on
money.
our Trash Talk Only Omaha fans website.
Fans.
Only Omaha fans.
We're so awesome,
talk.
even our fans have fans.
And they're only Omaha
Yeah,
fans.
fuck Patreon. Got OnlyFans.
No, it's not happening. Trash Talk's not going down that path.
You never know. It might be fun.
No.
You just
It could be lucrative.
Which one, Patreon or?
Oh, we have a
Fans
Patreon,
only,
I
you
think,
do?
honestly. Yeah.
No?
Sign up for Patreon.
Plug it, you
Give us
retard!
money.
I've
Join us
never
on
once heard about
OnlyFans.
this.
Give us some
It's
money.
only $1.99.
I don't even remember what I put on there, but I definitely put a video on there once at one point.
Oh, I think our full price is $69.69 to unlock all content.
Yeah.
And then-
everything's free.
Yeah, but what content is not available? Oh my god! All right, this is obviously
It's so you can contribute
Stuff
to
we
all
didn't
the
think
awesome
that you'd
content.
be comfortable with.
That's the
the
thing.
awesome content by
It's-
Derrick stepping over his awesome jokes about hand jobs. Yeah,
We
It's the
can't-
actual
we can't-
videos of the hand jobs.
We can't. Yeah, we can't even tell
Hence
you
OnlyFans.
what kind of content we have on the OnlyFans
Yeah,
or Patreon.
you gotta see it and find
You just
out.
gotta sign up and give us money to find
That's
out.
true. That's
It's
true.
that time we
Yeah.
got you drunk and you gave us hand jobs.
Yeah, I need to be drunk for that. nigga. Jokes on you.
I know.
I think your Miller Lite's looking a little empty over there, John.
Hey man, you got something to say? Let's
And your
fucking do it.
hands are a little dry. Let's get some lotion on those.
It puts the lotion on the hands.
So,
and gets the rub again.
Back to the historic destruction of Omaha.
Okay. Yeah.
Give me back my fucking dog. Oh, God damn it. I'm just now thinking about that. All right, go ahead.
What was our governor doing?
I heard he was going on Fox
mayor.
News.
Wasn't the mayor pieced out for like 3 days?
Ricketts.
Where did the mayor
Cruz-
go?
Cruz, like Ted Cruz style.
Stothard?
Stothard pieced out for like 3 days apparently.
Oh, I did not hear about any of that. I wasn't
Yeah,
really
I
paying
didn't hear about
attention.
Neither was I until I saw something on the Omaha subreddit. I'm like, okay,
Makes sense.
okay.
It's like, oh, this is fucked. I'm
What the, fuck,
leaving.
what the fuck is she gonna do? She doesn't own OPPD.
No.
She can't do anything. Then recently she just had there was just today I think she asked for federal, disaster
yeah.
relief. I'm like, do you need it? It's just limbs.
of course.
I mean, to be honest, like, Nebraska's pretty hardy people, but at the same time, there's going to be people who, like, you know, they live in apartments, they don't have all the shit to take care of their yards, so the people who own the apartment are going to have to hire a company to come cut stuff. That might be some insurance claims or something like that, so I could see, like, a little help, but at the same time, if you got a chainsaw, why wouldn't you be out there doing things? It's pretty
being
easy.
helpful.
And everything I saw was basically, what do I do about food loss? That's what everyone's concern was, because that is really the only issue when losing power is losing food.
Well, see, there's a lot of big companies that lost a lot of food,
I would
like
bet.
Hy-Vees and Bakers and all that, because
yeah.
when their
Really?
freezers and stuff went out, like all that, because it was out for a certain amount of time, if it thawed at all, they're not legally allowed to sell it
I didn't
anymore.
even think
So there's
about
going to
that.
be like $50,000
Oh, the
worth of
employees?
junk every day there.
Oh yeah,
Employees had to have taken it home.
That's
though.
interesting how
No, they throw that shit out.
because like
They don't.
even the family,
Wow.
I think it's Family Fare around my house. They have generators. Like I know like every grocery store I've seen has a gigantic
Yeah.
generator.
I know there was a couple that had problems
You know.
because there was.
There
I
was some
forget
that were
which
closed.
Hy-Vee it was, but my buddy was like, "Oh yeah, they were closed," and then you find out how much they lost in there.
Fuck.
We were worried because we stopped at Baker's on that Saturday. We were worried it wasn't going to be open, but it was. It was just fucking busy as shit.
Yeah.
People, shit. But so I guess that makes sense. Disaster relief.
So
Yeah, makes sense.
during this week, while Omaha, a lot of people were still struggling in Omaha without power, our governor, Pete Ricketts, went on Fox News to declare July to be Victims of Communism Remembrance Month.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't even know.
I don't know. He's speaking out against
You mean-
actions of communist regimes.
You mean
Regimes.
regime? You idiot.
Throughout
We
history
doing
and
this
present.
again? We doing this again?
Regimes.
Well, to be fair, communism sucks, but I don't see what the
I
hell
don't have 2 beers.
that.
That's interesting.
This is because of too much social media
But
stuff
why?
going on.
Why
these
isn't
days.
Pete Ricketts out there doing a
Pete
publicity
Ricketts wants
photo?
to go out and try to get on the national national public spotlight so he can go run for president or something.
Oh,
to that
God.
effect.
You're probably right.
Fuck no, please.
Dude, I bet
He's
you
been
he's
doing
just
this
being
shit the
a
last
dick
year and a
because of
half.
Juneteenth. He's like, well, if Juneteenth happened, I'm going to make communism be remembered. Ugh. I'm serious. I could see him
it's
doing
kinda
that
hard to
given
forget.
the...
You're probably
My state
right.
The
has a
mindset.
crisis. I'd rather go air cultural grievances.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you, Ricketts.
Fuck God, and coming from that guy,
I think
so
John needs to give
disingenuous.
him
Yeah,
a
it's-
hand job before he puts the lotion on its skin again.
Oh yeah, dude, I'll give him a fucking dry tug just to prove a point.
just to get
He'll
him,
still like it, but whatever.
just to do it.
He'll come
I
just to
don't- wait
make
a
it
second.
feel better. It's gonna be really
Wait,
rough.
I'm kind of confused on why you're giving him a hand job.
Because he's famous and the governor, that's why.
Just because?
Would you not
Are you gonna
jerk off a governor?
No, you're gonna spite hand
Get
job him?
over yourself. Sure. Why not?
No,
No,
I like how
never
he's
mind.
trying to make a communist. Like, is it the whole month? Just a week? Like,
No, it's July.
the whole month?
Yeah. The whole month.
Oh,
Dumb as fuck.
that's amazing.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I closed it.
I wonder how well that's going to be received.
Well, clearly not very well, because this is the first I'm hearing
Now,
of it.
this is the first I've heard
This
of it,
is
too.
stupid.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding? Oh my god.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there's
some.
some bad shit with it, but the good thing is we're in America, and we've never had to worry about communism here.
He's warned that
Well,
Americans
that's why
need to
he's doing
remember.
this. It's because he's saying the left are a bunch of communists.
That's fine.
I was trying to create a culture war.
Just
The right,
perfect.
I fight for what you believe in, and communism.
I'm
That's
glad,
them.
I'm glad I'm not alone. I was literally just thinking this is a tactic to do exactly what Derrick just said, is to just go, oh, communism and socialism. People don't know the difference.
People
between
don't
communism.
know the difference.
Right. So when they hear socialism, like
Bernie.
kids being fed in school, that's communism. No, that's socialism, and that's not a problem. That's a good thing. Well, no.
Who's paying
the
for
next
it?
thing,
God damn it.
Next thing that happens is
Social Security,
fucking
yeah, Medicare, all that's fucking
Oh
socialism.
yeah. But if you're
Jesus
but
is fucking
but if you
socialist.
live west of 120th, Medicare is socialism and communism, and those poor people shouldn't deserve health care.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately that is literally what it is.
There's some of that everywhere, but
yeah, but I'm you know what I mean by west of 120th.
I know what you
I'm
mean.
saying?
Yeah. It's a very hard thing because
until
there's-
the Rocky Mountains, essentially.
Actually, pretty much.
You
Holy
know?
hell, yeah. I didn't think of
Until
that.
you hit the big old
As soon as you
blue
hit
spot.
rural,
I think both sides have merits that need to be hashed out. Both sides do, but
you can't do that though because
No, you can't.
either you're a stupid libtard or you're a stupid conservative. You can't
Conservative
have that.
Nazi,
That's the
yeah.
shit
You
that
can't have
Ricketts
that.
is stoking, though, by just saying, labeling
Exactly.
one side
That's
something
insane.
that has a negative connotation like communism.
That's crazy. That's just some crazy conservative dog whistling that just needs to not have any kind of fucking attention. God,
It's on both sides where they just do stupid
Yeah,
Oh,
shit.
shit,
no,
like
it's- oh,
I-
absolutely.
every time I get on YouTube now, I watch so much shit where I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't like either of you guys anymore because any middle ground is gone. Like, there's no middle ground, and that's annoying because that's how we actually go
Well,
forward.
What's irritating is the noisy people are left and right. The people that quietly either don't care or do their diligence and
Do my own
research.
shit, yeah.
It's amazing how many people you don't realize are centrist.
Independent.
Just centrist,
Yeah.
not left and right. Because there's a lot of noise on both sides, but there's a silent, noisy part. Or
Yeah.
sorry, silent majority and a
big
noisy
part.
minority.
Yeah.
Christ, you know what I'm saying?
There's a
minority is
lot of
super
people
loud.
that aren't being, the minority is super loud, as you said. The
gotta-
majority are just like, dude, I'm doing my thing. It don't matter.
You gotta hum. I gotta hum like crazy right now.
You're a hum.
I think that's
You
something
heard
in
that?
the house.
It's the fridge and shit.
Yeah, that's the fridge. I can hear it with my thing off. Yeah.
It's been there the whole time.
I can't. No, I can't hear.
No,
I can hear
I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy both videos. We're watching one you watch, the super right stuff, and then watch the super left stuff, and it's really funny seeing them talk about the same thing, but so opposite.
Spun a
Where
different
you're like,
direction.
what the fuck? Like
Yeah.
where? And
He
we got
destroyed her.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, this person
She
destroyed
eviscerated
them.
him.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, what the hell? Ugh. Calm down, everybody.
Okay, so next topic,
So,
Derek.
way to bring up fucking Ricketts. God, jeez.
Oh, are we going to the Whopper?
That's a real whopper.
What the fuck?
I want to know about the Whopper.
I want to know if I can get a Whopper. God damn it.
I haven't eaten
I didn't
Burger
eat
King
dinner.
in years, but
I didn't eat dinner.
Can I get a Whopper, Derek?
I'll tell you a whopper.
Can I get one or not?
You got
Is
a
it
Whopper
closed?
sitting there for
That
me?
sign says I can't get one.
You can't
That is
get one because everybody
hilarious.
quit
That
at the
is
Whopper providing
fucking
house.
awesome.
It's called Burger King.
What did they put on the sign, Derek?
A Burger King sign was read, "We all quit." Went viral after a group of disgruntled workers left. And that all happened in Lincoln, Nebraska.
You know what? I don't blame him because I've worked
Fuck
fast
no.
food when I was like 19 and it sucked ass.
Well, they've
horrible.
been having issues, I guess, there where working conditions were like 102 degrees
Oh, wait.
for a long
Next
time.
to the grill.
And they've had all these people like rage quitting like over it.
Yeah, it makes you mad.
Over conditions for low
Especially
pay,
if you're
like
only-
labor, you know.
Yeah, you're just getting fucking burned.
Treat me
all
like a
day
human
long.
being.
Like,
just
no, you
because
get
I'm
in
a
that
cheap
fucking
labor
oven and
thing.
get paid 12 an hour, or not even 12. What is it? 9?
You can't. They want to be treated like
15?
humans. No. It's called the minimum wage for a reason. It's the minimum legal requirement to pay for someone's back. They're not people at that time. At that point, they're not viewed as people.
I think that's why they
viewed
quit,
They're
because
viewed
of
as
that
pieces
viewpoint.
of equipment.
Yeah,
So,
essentially.
Exactly.
so good fucking for them. You know.
I want to know: did the manager put the sign?
The
letters on
manager
sign?
actually put her 2 weeks in. She was the general manager of, I'm assuming, multiple stores as a
no
general
shit.
manager.
So who put the
She
letters?
put
on
her
the
2
sign?
weeks in, and then a bunch of other people were like, fuck this, we like her, we're going to quit too. And then she was involved with it as well, where they originally put up a different sign that says something along the lines of, we all quit, sorry for the inconvenience. And
No, there's other Burger Kings
awesome.
around. You can go to those.
Yeah,
True.
and it was probably a really busy area of Lincoln or
Well, I
something.
mean, this all come from COVID, where you can sit in your house and get $300
Dude,
a
I
month.
kind of want to sign back up for
But-
like unemployment because I had a little bit of that during the winter when I was like doing retaining walls. Obviously, you can't work during the winter.
Yeah.
And I went back to work, and now I'm like, dude, that was so awesome. Why?
Yeah, no shit.
Why would-
I that's what I got. I mean, I got minimum with I think I was getting at like four. I was getting like $4.73 a week
I was
because of the
getting
stimulus
close to 6
then,
and stuff. Yeah,
damn,
it was pretty
And I'm like
ridiculous.
fucking fantastic, you know. And so it's really, but I like to work. I mean, I like to do
yeah,
things.
I need to do
Right.
things.
But it's now that I had that just speck of experience of getting free money. Oh, that's addicting.
Oh yeah, it was
boy.
detrimental because now when I go to work, I'm
Well,
like, this kind of sucks.
no
There's
shit.
much better stuff. Yeah.
Because I fucked myself right when the stimulus came out. I went and got a job that I won't get into it, but basically I was making less money working than I wasn't. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck am I doing here? And it was crazy. And so it's no shit. Why would I go to work to Burger King, working in those hellish conditions for minimum wage,
Nope.
when I can sit and get money?
Well,
yeah, it's gonna
usually,
run out,
If
obviously.
you quit,
But-
you don't get unemployment, right? If you get
I think
fired from
eventually
the
you
place.
might
I don't
be
know.
able to. Who knows how
Well,
that
basic,
works?
basic government benefits, are. But the
You
point
like
is,
qualify for food stamps if you don't.
but the
have a
point
job.
is, you can. I mean, I've known people, not known people, but known of people that have been on a, government on the draw for a fucking decade.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Because
though.
it's
yeah.
they make more money than they would working minimum wage. Well, what the fuck? Duh. Fuck that. I wouldn't work minimum wage.
Well, and they probably have some sort of other way of making money too on the side. Like a hobby or something that's paying them. Or no, people that
Yeah,
watch
they jack
soap
off a
operas.
lot.
I lived in a part of Omaha that was let's just say it's northerly part of Omaha. On the whole, my entire street, it was. Let's see. I went to work in the morning, and my neighbor had his own business, a pressure washing business. It's kind of funny enough. He had a pressure washing business, and now I do that. And then one house, like over and up, no one went. Like no cars were in this neighborhood at 7:30 in the morning going to work. And for a year, I'm like, what the fuck did everybody do? And then I kind of find out they don't. They don't do. They're all on the draw, and I'm like, oh.
But see, that is
well,
kind of problematic because it's like somebody does have to fund that. You know,
yeah, that's what pisses me off.
there
That's
is
what,
some funding going to letting you not work, and like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but I like working. I want to make something.
Some people
Yeah.
can't work, and some
Some
people
people
need
can't.
this,
well, absolutely
you know?
no shit.
I definitely know that.
I mean,
Are
disability
there people
is one thing.
abusing the system?
No shit.
Yes.
That's why people are pissed off about the system because
Yes.
people do abuse
So
it.
how do you stop people from abusing it?
People abuse any system.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
try to
people
minimize it.
Figure out a loophole. But see, I'm a very strong proponent of socialism under 18. I don't know if I've brought this up or not at some point in the past, but socialism under 18. There's no reason a kid in school should be hungry.
No,
And that's my philosophy of, as soon as you're of legal working age, fuck you. Go get a job. I mean, fuck. Are you kidding me?
Some
Some
schools
jobs suck
shouldn't
ass.
get better funding than other schools.
Yeah, but when you're fucking 18, that's what the minimum wage is for those kids.
Yeah, you're
And
entering some level
unfortunately,
things.
people my age have those same jobs. Well, what do? Then you go raise the minimum wage. Well, that's not
there's a lot of
that's not your problem. That's my problem because I didn't advance myself. And that's a real bootstrap way to look at it, which I don't agree with. But the whole bootstrap mentality. But it's unfortunately that's the reality.
You can change things.
I hate to sound super right wing about it, but that's the fucking reality. If you're 30, if I'm 33 making minimum wage, I fucking deserve it. Because why am I not past the minimum wage? That's what sucks. But
at the same time, if you're comfortable being lazy,
Very true.
Some people are comfortable just hanging out like, yeah, man, I put in this and I sit at home, play video games, and I'm cool.
If you're comfortable with that, then you probably shouldn't be asking for a raise.
Well, exactly. Well, that's where the argument of raising the minimum wage comes up, which I would talk about because I just saw something about October 15th. They're trying to organize a national general strike on October 15th.
For
everybody in the country. Everybody in the country just doesn't work. Doesn't buy anything, doesn't go to work. To force the government to pay attention to what they want. And I start seeing demands. I'm like, okay, this is bullshit.
Oh, people are going to put in so many weird demands that now you've hijacked a cause and fucked it up.
No, I saw the first two got it's like, okay, maternity leave. There's no guaranteed maternity leave in the U.S. It's by company.
Okay, we should have that. I agree with that.
Free healthcare. Yeah, we're the richest country on the planet. Fuck you. Fuck your taxes. Fuck what you think. Fuck you for spending an extra $3,000 a year because I don't have to pay $3,000 and ruin my fucking life over a hurt toe. I hate the whole, my taxes are going to go up. Okay, so what?
Well, we need to just get rid of some of that for-profit medicine stuff where
that was another thing. There was pharmaceutical stuff.
But you don't pay any medical bills ever again.
Corporate flat tax, no loophole type of thing. But then there was one that was a $20 minimum wage. And I go,
that's not going to work.
No, you can't.
So if you checked out inflation from the 70s or whatever till now, $20 would be the equivalent of working a part-time job in the 70s if you take the statistics.
Sure,
but
with inflation,
there's a shit ton more people. There's a whole bunch more product. It doesn't equate for I see the math, but you're like, dude, come on,
it's a much larger problem than a wage. It's everything that goes with it, which is the issue with minimum wage.
Yeah.
And I hate how minimum wage was. When did minimum wage start? When was that actually a federal thing? I want to say 30s.
Yeah, I want to say it was when they were. It was even earlier than that because it was when they did the reform all the factories.
1938.
Thank you.
There you go.
And
technically in 1912 in a state, but federally. 38.
Okay, federally. Okay. Well, because the minimum wage was
Great
the
Depression.
Minimum that it would cost to own a home and support your family, which now I'm like. That's so much fucking money.
Yeah,
Holy
right
Christ.
now the minimum to own a home.
I mean, if it was just me and if I was a breadwinner and my wife didn't work, that's so much fucking money. Not to mention then people with kids. Mm-hmm. Holy crap,
But you could do it back then.
Yeah, exactly. But also cost of living was different too. The wage and cost of living.
People had gardens.
Much different
back
now.
then.
But. No. Don't even
there
try.
Were different things,
don't even fucking try.
Yeah.
But the point is, cost of living and the wages, the gap has been huge. So the $20 an hour does make sense, like you said. It goes in line with what it costs to live. But what the fuck? I mean, that big of a change. What the fuck's that gonna do to everything else? It's crazy.
The only way for all that to get fixed is to kill off a lot of fucking people.
What the fuck?
I mean, let's just say it. Let's just go.
Killer Dan.
You go to the range once with that fucking gun.
I've been thinking about. No, this is the.
Come on, Delta.
They're worried about population and all
yeah, population.
Dan's a big proponent of the Georgia Guidestones.
I am. I think that's happening.
Now let's just pretend we cannot cull 75% of the human population. Let's pretend we can't do that.
We can.
We can.
We totally can.
Get some nukes, bitch.
There is enough.
Without nuking. I mean, we.
No.
What do you think the
why don't you
gain to function?
Why don't you go eat some bats and see what you can figure out?
I think there is
strain.
Eating bats.
And you start spitting on people. You do. You go ahead.
There is enough fertile land.
I'm not worried about eating a bat. I think.
Shut up. We're not eating fucking bats. There's enough fertile land on this planet to feed the population. We just need to do it better.
Yeah. Oh, dude, speaking of doing it better, I actually watched Jared's video of that old guy who's making citrus in...
You finally watched that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've watched other ones, but like the underground thing where he's got the geothermal and all that.
Greenhouse.
That stuff is so genius. Like, why is that not commonplace?
Why is there not a giant one in Nebraska?
Why aren't there vertical farms?
Well,
I wanted to. I mean, like, I want to get into vertical farms, but there's no way I can afford it. I don't know how to get the funding for it.
Yeah, the initial startup.
Monsanto's going to slap it down immediately.
Exactly.
But vertical farms, because I remember before the whole downtown renovation, all these buildings, because vertical farms are not a new thing.
No, it's been
and I'm like, all these old factories. I'm like, what the fuck?
Are you going to throw the...
Put some lettuce in that bitch. What are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, what's it called where they have the like the fish underneath the stuff?
Aquaponics.
Aquaponics,
yeah.
Aquaponic farms, all that stuff.
You do tilapia, which is cheap. They grow fast. They don't eat a whole lot. The problem with fish farming
grow a lot faster than you think they do too.
Yeah, because so they don't eat a lot. They use what they eat very efficiently. They get big, they shit. You put that shit right up in that corn. You eat that fish shit corn, and you won't know it's going to be fish.
No plastic?
Other vegetables
is it plastic free?
Yeah, but it's a closed system.
Yeah,
there's a whole bunch of stuff that when you look up like alternate techniques, it's like, dude, all this stuff is actually working when people do it.
Yeah, and the only reason it doesn't happen is because people with the money go, well, I want to keep way too much money, so you can't do that. Fuck you.
Yeah. Have you guys heard about? This got a big boost in news this week because Amsterdam's doing it. An economic theory called Doughnut theory.
I like donuts.
Yeah. Please blow our mind, Derrick.
Are they glazed?
Blow my donut.
The basic idea is this. This woman, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, when she was in school in the 90s for economic stuff, she was introduced to, capitalism and all that. So she didn't agree with a lot of stuff. And then she had read some information about climate scientists saying they have this 9 points of view that say if any one of these things tilt too far, we will destroy life on Earth as we know it, including ourselves. And they had a visual diagram of this. It was it's a big circle, and it was sectioned up into 9 things. And then as she got older, she started thinking about that and kept coming back to that and said, there's also this economic floor that people deserve, like a minimum wage, right? Whatever that means, this economic floor. And what it meant for her, too, was there was a cap. You can't get so rich and you need to make this much money. So it goes against capitalism in that sense. But so she had her own ring. So she overlaid it the other ring and created a donut. And basically the idea is, for economic reasons, or for environmental reasons, here's this cap. And then everything that has to do with, not necessarily economy, but how you run a society and whatnot, pollution, give and take on waste and natural resources.
Here I got pulled up.
There's a cap.
There's an ozone layer depletion, climate change, ocean acidification, chemical pollution, nitrogen, fresh water withdrawals. That's on the outside of this donut. On the inside is water, food, health, education, income, peace, justice, violence, social equality, gender, housing, networks, energy, the safe and just space for humanity.
I'm all about it.
It's a theory.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots.
They're taking the environment into consideration, essentially.
Yeah,
there's a social aspect. Is there should be a minimum that people fit kind of in this general area.
You don't.
Then you have an environmental aspect.
You don't use more plastic than other people get to use plastic or whatever.
Well, so that part of the theory though that she had is it needs to be decided upon the people that implement this, what those standards are for themselves. But the underlying theory is this: you need to consider these factors to be a decent society to the planet that we live on.
Here's the deal. I want 4 yachts and lots of cocaine and hookers.
Freedom.
So, you know what? I'm not going to play with that game because I want 4 yachts and a bunch of hookers.
Are you doing it environmentally friendly?
I'm buying,
oppressing somebody through your purchase.
Farm-raised cocaine, or whatever,
That's why we need to legalize all drugs like Portland.
Well, right, no, we're going to do this, but, also, my yachts are my yachts. Fuck you guys. I got a bunch of people to buy, build them for me, and I didn't pay them because tax loopholes, so fuck them.
As you would
Because
with
that's
yachts. When you
the
have a
reality
yacht.
of what
So
happens.
move to Portland where all drugs are legal,
Oh, I'm
and
not
then
going
you're
to
not
Portland.
worried about doing cocaine and oppressing someone.
As sarcastic as I am about a lot of things, I'm not going to Portland.
You're
That shit's falling apart.
buying cocaine. You're oppressing someone.
But
If it's totally illegal and created
Unless
legally,
it's super clean and you're making the
hey, if it was
cocoa
created
yourself.
legally, it probably is super clean.
You
Because
know
the FDA would be like, "Hey, no more mixing shit in there."
Until Seattle builds their own factory farm or
Portland.
yeah,
Portland? No, Oregon in general, right?
Oh, it was
is
the
it,
state.
Is it the whole state?
I think
thought
it was the
just.
state.
I thought it was the whole state.
Yeah.
So anyway, anywhere in Oregon, you build a fucking downtown
Thought it
garden
was
or whatever it's
just
called.
decriminalized,
Tower.
not legal.
No, I think all drugs are
Then,
legal.
yeah, they just opened it up. They said like,
Like,
no,
just
everything
legal.
goes.
We're just not gonna like care what you do essentially. With
Okay,
drugs.
well, I see
We're not
something
gonna-
partially good about that, but then there's like the flip side. Did you see the thing that happened in?
They're not like selling it, you know.
well, did you see what happened in? I think
Hey!
it's like San Francisco or San Antonio or one of the places where they're like, you're no longer
Texas.
gonna get charged for crimes that are like shoplifting that's under $950. So you're not getting
Oh,
like
yeah, I
charges.
have heard that.
So all of a
They
sudden,
stopped chasing
all
them.
these places started getting just raided by people taking enough shit that it ended up being like 800, 900, whatever. It's below 950, and then they're just walking out. So like security guards aren't allowed to stop them, police aren't allowed to arrest them, all that. Economically, that's gonna fuck those companies because now that's just
yeah.
like
People know.
So there is a point where it's like letting things happen is kind of stupid. We do have to have some concerns. I mean that's different than drugs. But at the same time, there's a reason why we don't allow a lot of drugs because, like, meth, coke, all that stuff, it's addictive. You get weird traits. You start doing stuff to get more of it. You become violent.
You can still get that stuff today if you want it.
But if it's
just
completely legal, you have a whole
decriminalized,
bunch
you're not
more-
just like then. And I'm just going over the counter arguments here. If you want coke, if you want meth, you want whatever drug you want, you can fucking get it. It's
But
not
when you
that
start
hard.
getting weird about it, then
That's
you
a
get stopped.
different story, though. That has nothing to do with legality. Somebody becoming addicted. If we had more stuff legal, maybe there'd be an increase. I don't know. But
Speaking of getting drugs, who
you
needs a
can
hand
get that
job?
shit if you want it.
Oh, you can definitely get everything. I just think that there's a
I
certain
can get
reason
you a
we
toe
have
if you want.
laws about them.
We ain't getting no
Even if I
drugs.
don't agree with every law.
So, speaking of who got drugs and who needs a hand job?
Well, Nava
dog.
just came in
Dog's
and
the
started.
You trying to get money for drugs by handing out hand jobs?
Well, hand them out if I get money for the. Come on,
It's a hand
I think
out.
there's a
it's a
lot
handout.
of
It's just a real little handout.
Literally a handout. Literally.
Well, besides solving the world's problems, what other things do we got that we can be
want
funny?
a donut now.
Yeah, no
to tell you
shit.
the truth.
I want to pop down to Sergeant Pepper's and get some fucking Alfredo. God damn, thinking about that now.
Sergeant
I had to
Pepper's.
get
What is this next thing? I don't even know.
All right,
I
we're
didn't
gonna do
check.
Iowa, Nebraska.
Oh, that's where you're going?
Let's do it.
All right.
You're familiar with the game. Derrick reads us a story. We guess. Iowa, Nebraska. Winner takes all.
They're going to be so close because we're not that much different from Iowa.
No, fuck you. We are better.
I mean, that's kind of the name of the game. Because
I mean, it was better than Council Bluffs.
it's so
Well,
close.
Good point. Yeah,
It's
the little
like-
pocket of Iowa we're better than.
Really just a guess.
Other than that, I don't. Not 100%.
similarities.
Not
This is
100%.
our way of Trash Talk Omaha bringing it together.
Okay.
Trying to be a family with Iowa.
This is literally the opposite of that because we're guessing who's worse. What the fuck?
Yeah,
It's a fun game.
It's
Everybody
a game.
plays it.
It's a game.
Hey man, Iowa Western invented the computer. Nebraska invented sticking a corn cob in your pussy. I mean,
I don't think we invented that.
I claim it.
Natives have been doing that for many
Yeah,
years.
it was called maize.
And John's been
Putting
doing
maize
that
in
for
your
a long
pussy.
time.
You know why they got the name maize, right?
What's that?
Because the
ribbed.
pussy is a maze.
That's
right?
God
You gotta
damn it! You
figure
had
out.
you had
Not
a great
that
setup
much of
and
a
you
maze.
fucking biffed it.
There's the top part and then the inside parts. That's all
Who
you
needs,
got to
who
worry
needs a
about.
shot?
I think it's kerneled for your pleasure, right?
Who needs a shot? Who knows what the shot glasses are? Because we need a fourth.
We don't have a fourth one.
You don't have a fourth shot
Derrick,
glass?
do you have a
Pour the
fourth?
shots,
What kind of fucking?
and I do not. Well, okay, no, I do.
What are you, homeless?
He just moved into his home.
Exactly. That's why I'm surprised.
It's okay.
Oh, well,
We're
so-
stalling for him.
A fun
He'll
thing
find a
I
shot.
saw on YouTube
Fill these
today
up.
while we're talking about
Fill these
shots.
up.
This is something I saw on YouTube.
Quit pushing stuff at me. Quit pushing the booze at me, bitch.
There
Go on,
was
Dan. Go on, Dan.
a thing going around that's like, did Jesus do this or God or whatever? Where there was a George Floyd memorial, that got struck by lightning.
Oh shit!
But it was just the wall that had the picture of it on is the only thing that got damaged by this little storm that came down and shot lightning. And there's people that are like, I don't know, man. So that was something fun I watched on YouTube today, where I was just like, wait, what? Why not watch this? But interesting.
High class.
But literally, that's the only thing that got struck by lightning, and then the storm was like, I'm gone, peace.
I mean, I feel like that's just like kind of
funny
coincidence.
Coincidence, yes. But I was amused.
It wasn't like the George Floyd.
No. It was some.
Was it?
I don't even know where the fuck it was. It just popped up, and then like you have all your YouTube influencers like, I told you, because there's a lot that are like.
Who the fuck do you follow on YouTube?
I don't follow anyone. I just get weird shit that pops up.
Hey, why are you holding that shot glass in the air?
Because it's time to clinky clink. All right.
I don't even know how to actually
don't tap
follow.
Your
I just
socket glass on my laptop, please.
No, I don't follow. I just watch a lot of
Red Label
random things from aliens to I don't know.
Did you see there was a disclosure?
Oh, there's been lots of disclosure shit happening.
There's been some papers coming out and shit.
There's also been some funny criminal shit going on in Nebraska and Iowa.
Let's do this.
Nebraska.
Oh, yeah, that's
Let's
right.
do this.
Sorry.
I think we need a theme song for Nebraska and Iowa.
Do you want Nebraska?
Is there a song about Nebraska?
Corn
My old
cobs,
band
corn
had a song
cobs,
called-
corn cobs. What you gonna eat? What you gonna eat?
Ham. Ham. It's always ham.
Ham.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Police
for it,
use a
Derrick.
ham radio. I think you're onto something.
Hold on. This dog's freaking out. He knows it's Nebraska already. Hey, come here. Get you.
All right. Nebraska or Iowa? Police released a video Wednesday of a group of juveniles destroying fences while participating in a TikTok video trend. The police burglary unit is looking for a vehicle they said is connected to the youths who have run through as many as 15 vinyl fences while performing a TikTok stunt called the Kool-Aid Man. The juveniles are likely videotaping themselves running through the fences, a police spokesman said.
I think
The problem
we need
is
to go
this
do
is
that.
everywhere.
I'm cool with this.
I want to go do that.
I mean, it's very stupid, but like eventually they'll find out who because they're going to post that shit.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair,
They know who it is. They
Okay.
found, they're on video.
I honestly,
Yeah.
TikTok is so like
Nebraska,
much, I couldn't say Nebraska or Iowa, but I'm actually going Iowa on this one.
I mean, the Mayo kid was from Nebraska from last week.
I'm gonna go Nebraska just because I did watch a kid blast through a vinyl fence when I was like 13, and I was so impressed.
Did he go, oh yeah?
No, he was running from a dude about to beat his ass.
Huh? I mean,
He should have went. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say Nebraska. Also,
we got it in us.
we should go try this.
Do you have a vinyl fence?
Well, yeah, probably we'll find a vinyl
there's
fence.
got to be one around this neighborhood somewhere.
No, this place is way too high class, man. What am I talking about? Derrick don't live in some fucking.
Just give it a couple blocks.
Yeah, no shit.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
Wait, Derrick, you didn't. Oh yeah, you know. All right.
Wait. Did we all say Nebraska?
No, I said Iowa. Fuck you guys.
What'd you say?
Oh, okay.
It
Here we
is.
go.
Lane, what'd you say, Lane?
Nebraska.
Okay.
Nebraska.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck you, Jim. Sorry.
Yep.
Of course it is.
1-0.
So is
One to nothing.
Is the Kool-Aid Man the liquid inside
did
the
the kids
jar,
get
or is
busted?
he the jar?
That's a hard thing.
They have them.
Combination of
There's
somebody
there's
else's
actually a
relationship,
video
I
of
don't
this,
know.
multiples of it now. But they have the car, and I don't think the video's been good enough quality that they can pull off like a full license plate. But yeah, these kids are literally like just throwing their bodies through a fence and then doing the Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, from Family Guy.
That's
I'm
fucking
so
awesome.
glad
No,
that
no, it's
people
from
film
Kool-Aid.
Well, but yeah,
themselves
Family
doing
Guy
dumb shit.
popularized the
No,
fucking
Kool-Aid
joking-
popularized it because Kool-Aid is very popular.
Kool-Aid didn't. The other people were making fun of it before
Don't
Family
give
Guy.
Family Guy any more
Yeah.
credit than it already has. God.
I just love that people will film themselves.
Even though
doing
I've seen
dumb
every
shit.
Yeah,
single
give
episode.
TikTok credit for that.
I'm not gonna
honestly.
get caught.
Tell you what though, I've never been a fan of TikTok until very recently, as in yesterday.
Shouldn't be.
Because I got a bunch of bookings for trash cleaning because people saw people trash cleaning on TikTok. So they Googled it and they saw it, I'm like, yay TikTok! What the fuck?
Yeah, you might want to check that out.
Yeah, no shit. I was like, he told me, he's like, I was on TikTok at like midnight. And I was like, I Googled you. I'm like, go on. This
was like,
TikTok
give it a
thing.
hand job in
like,
this TikTok
what the
video.
fuck? Anyway,
It clearly was the hand job.
It's fucking awesome though. It's like, TikTok has always been the irritant to me because it's just annoying of what it is. It's just Vine but more irritating.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like herpes.
But
Dancing.
it's bringing me
Never goes away.
But it's bringing me some beer money.
There you go. All right, so
All right.
Next one.
Next story.
how many rounds of Nebraska Iowa do we have? Just so we know.
5.
Fucking hell.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Round 2.
A man convicted of stealing more than 200 pieces of mail while he worked for the Postal Service was sentenced in federal court.
Nebraska. I don't give a shit. Nebraska.
Austin M. Thomas, 30, was sentenced to 5 years of probation by a U.S. district judge, and he will also be required to pay restitution. Federal agents began investigating Thomas in 19 after he opened mail and was found in a blue postal collection box. Agents were able to identify Thomas as their suspect by tracking a gift card stolen by one of the pieces of mail. Yep. At the time, Thomas worked as a lead sales and service associate for the United States Postal Service.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Agents were able to identify the senders of stolen mail, and those citizens reported losses of $5,829.
Oh, wow.
Dude, he had to have a rack. How is he finding out gift cards? What was a gift card or whatever?
So,
Probably opened up lots of mail.
like
if
just
I-
bending it, maybe?
if I may.
No. It's
First
Iowa.
off-
Iowa.
First off, I'm going to say Nebraska. Second, anti-vaxxers are worried about a microchip in your system when they can track you down by a stolen fucking gift card.
They can
Give me a fucking break.
They can track you down because your aunt
Or
sent
your cell
DNA
phone,
into
or any camera you
cell
walk
phone,
by.
yeah. But I mean, they can track down a fucking thief by a goddamn gift card, and you're worried about
He
a
did a lot
microchip
of it,
in your
though.
fucking.
So
They'll track you down from a payphone. Okay?
I'm going Iowa as well.
I
on
mean,
this
they'll
one.
track you down from shit in a corner.
Iowa.
Nebraska.
It's probably Nebraska, but I said Iowa already
No, it's Iowa.
because I fucking
Derrick, what's your
think
bet?
Nebraska is better than this.
Derrick, what's your guess?
Derrick
What do you
can't
guess?
My guess is Nebraska.
Yeah!
Damn it.
2 for 2, bitch.
Lane, you've won like
A lot.
I don't know if you've ever lost.
No, I've lost before, way back in the day.
Probably.
Hey, I'm 2 for 2.
But
He's 2 for 2. I'm 0 for
Game's
2
not over
right now
yet.
because I think Nebraska's better than this. But
Game's not
apparently
over
it's
yet.
all Nebraska today because Nebraska. Why wouldn't we?
You just never know. You never know.
Great catchphrase. Nebraska. Fucking why not?
Why wouldn't we?
Fuck that. We don't coast.
I hate that so
I
much.
know. Oh my god.
I think it should just be hold my beer.
Yeah.
Nebraska. Check this shit out.
Y'all ever seen this?
We got nothing else to do.
Come on down.
Nebraska. Fight, fuck, or drink. We got nothing else going on.
all right.
All
Ready?
3 on the same night. Thank you.
Pretty much.
Let's do it. Round 3.
Round 3. John 2, Cherney 1, Dan 0. Dan, you need to go on a tear.
Iowa
here.
right now,
If
goddamn.
you don't make the next 3 in a row,
I'm guessing Iowa right now.
you want it right now.
I'm choosing Iowa again.
I'm marking you down for Iowa
He's
right
going
now.
3 in a row.
I'm all in.
3 in a row.
Dan's
It's like rock,
Iowa.
paper, scissors. I gotta win
All
some.
right, all right. Yeah.
All right.
That's a good
Anybody
strategy.
else want to go out there
Fuck,
and guess
what have I
something?
guessed? I didn't even...
What? No.
Do you want to guess
haven't even
Iowa,
heard the
Nebraska?
story yet.
No, can I hear the
Dan.
fucking story?
I don't want to guess blind.
I'm going
I
to
don't
finish
like
the
that.
goddamn story then.
Finish the goddamn story.
Thieves managed to make an entire barn disappear, sort of. Antique barnwood is a hot building material right now and can bring in big bugs. So some industrious criminals stripped down a retired farmer's barn for the wood, beating out the owner's family, who had already had a plan to do just that but weren't fast enough. Iowa or Nebraska?
I already claimed my thing, but I think now I'm hearing it.
I'm going to go Iowa.
I mean, that's some.
That's next level.
That's some greasy redneck shit. No matter
You
where
can't just
are.
like pull that off. Someone has to be like, I got a hammer in my truck.
So I think.
Let's
you know
take
what?
that
You know,
shit
Iowa
down.
is notorious for their hammer problem.
They got a bad hammer problem, man. You seen their art?
John?
I think I'm gonna go Iowa.
Iowa?
I honestly want to switch back to Nebraska, but I already said Iowa, so we're
3 Iowas?
3 Iowas.
Oh shit, this is a wash.
The answer is Iowa.
Hey, I got one All right. Good thing I didn't switch it. I called it before I even heard that shit.
for three,
Dan,
baby.
if you get the next two and John is wrong for the next two, you two will be tied. That's assuming Lane doesn't get the win.
It's okay. We
If
can
that
figure this
happens,
out.
I do have another story.
So winner. Wait, hold on.
The lightning
now
round
between
time.
Tie.
I still have
Or
to
to break
even
it
like
down.
get in my head
Hold on.
about like.
Now-
Don't get too
statistics
excited. I hear
Hold
you
on.
coming in your pants already.
I think there has to be a
So
tiebreaker
loser
every
has to
time.
give the winner a hand job, right?
No,
I'm
that's
going
not-
Nebraska. I knew it.
I guess Minnesota.
I'm going Nebraska right now.
I feel like you guys didn't appreciate.
We're
this
not
joke.
even at a tie.
This is a
round.
perfect
I
joke.
get
guys.
it. You don't even have to explain it.
This
Just
may
he
not
didn't
even
get it.
happen.
he doesn't matter.
Oh,
You hear my
Dan,
joke?
Are you
I
saying?
I thought no matter what, you're gonna have to give me a hand job. That's what I heard.
Oh, I said that's why he said Minnesota, because that way you
It's not
win.
a
I have to
joke.
give you a hand job.
It's not a joke. You're gonna give us hands.
God.
up
All
no
right,
matter
all right,
what,
all right.
man.
Let's
It's
go to the next
happening.
story. Hey,
Round 4.
one step at a time, guys. Round 4.
Spit, fist, pump.
That's 3 steps.
Yeah, one step at a time. Eye contact.
Iowa, Nebraska.
John has 3. Cherney has 2. Dan has 1 point.
I also have a dog in my lap. Look at this shit.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
Man
yes, you
arrested
do.
after a cleaning service worker discovered firearms and ammunition in his hotel room overlooking 4th of July activities in downtown Chicago has been released after posting bail. Keegan Castile, 32, never trust anybody fucking named Keegan,
No, don't.
was arrested Sunday and charged with 2 felony counts of aggravated unlawful use of a weapon. Officials haven't yet said why they believe Castile may have brought the guns to Chicago. In a bizarre twist, after posting a $1,000 bond and being released from jail Wednesday, Castile proposed to his girlfriend outside the police station in Chicago. She said yes.
I will recuse myself from this contest because I've already read this article.
This article is a test article to see if anybody reads the news because it was national news from a locally story.
I follow kind of gun politics stuff because he got a bunch of guns and ammo seized.
Oh, is that the guy in the hotel? With
There was another guy in Las
they had
Vegas,
drugs with them, though.
but this was
That's the Las
the
Vegas
lesser
guy I'm thinking
reported
of.
That
on
was
one.
different, but no, I know
Okay.
exactly what you're talking about. So I withdraw from
So
this
it's
round
clearly in
because
Nebraska.
I know the
It's clearly
answer.
Nebraska then.
I'm going. I already said.
Iowa for Dan?
4 in a row, Iowa.
I already said
What's
Nebraska before we did this.
Oh, you did not.
I did.
No, I thought you were talking about the bonus round.
Well,
Because I even said, Dan, don't give me an answer for the bonus round yet. We're not even to it.
I did 3 Iowas, and then I was like,
And
I'm
now-
Nebraska.
and now
I
you're
said,
switching
if
it up.
rewind this shit, you'll hear me be
No,
like,
I
I'm going
can't.
Nebraska.
What's your answer?
I'm going Nebraska.
You want Nebraska.
It's
I'm
Iowa.
gonna go
I know,
Iowa. I'm
because-
gonna go Iowa. I'm
Dude, no,
switching
no.
it up.
I already
It's the
said it
only way.
before this thing. I have to stick to what I said. I
My
know
final
it's-
answer is Iowa because I need to get some points here, okay?
John, I'm going to give
John
you
already
points.
knows. You saw him shake his head.
Because
It's
it is
He
Iowa.
doesn't know. Or he knows.
Yeah, I already.
Yeah,
He
but
recused
before
himself.
the
I
question,
never
I,
heard
had
him say
said
final
Nebraska
answer.
just to switch it up because I'm a dummy. And I was like, switch it up, Nebraska.
Well, what irritates me about this whole thing is, okay, I follow. I'm on a several gun subreddits, which is just gun rights is one of them, because I want to hear what's going
God
on.
and glory.
No,
All right.
no.
So we have a tie because I did not
Not
ask
God
you
and
what
glory.
you
I'm already out.
thought
And now,
you remembered
this
from
time I'm
whatever
going
you read
Nebraska.
or heard.
Before the story is said. You heard it this time officially.
I took away the points I was going to give you because, to Lane's point, I
What?
did not. None of us heard you say what your answer was. Just that you had read it and you already knew the answer.
Yeah, that's why I recused myself from the round.
So we're tied. Dan, you were disqualified, but you can go ahead and give us your answer.
I already said Nebraska.
Yeah, he said that.
I'm just guessing
We're
ahead
still
of
on
time.
round
I don't
4,
give
right?
a fuck.
You're still talking about round 4. What is the results?
Currently, John 3, Cherney 3, Dan
1.
1.
But I'm going Nebraska.
All in on
Well,
Nebraska.
let's see if Dan gets a humdinger.
Technically, you kind of like...
This is what happens when you guess ahead of time.
I hated that, but I loved it.
No, technically, this is the final round. Dan would get ejected or slimed on. He doesn't even get a guess.
I
this
hope we go
final
to a
round.
I'll
tiebreaker
slime,
round.
man.
I don't want to get slimed on.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
thought the loser gets the hand job from John, right?
The winner gets a hand job.
winner gets the
fuck?
hand job.
Yeah, that's why I was going to throw the game.
I thought.
All right.
But you
Let's
lost.
find
I
out
heard
if someone's
the other
getting
way,
a hand
and that's why I
job
was like,
tonight.
oh, all right. That's why I thought you went Minnesota, so you're like, I'm going to start losing, so I get the hand job.
Dan, you're not getting a hand
I'm
job.
gonna
Quit
lose.
talking about the hand job.
Tell you what, Dan.
The last story
Lots of rooms in this house.
is happening right now.
Okay, please wait till the question is asked.
Keep all hand job comments to yourself until the end of the next story. This could be the make it or break it and take it.
You must
here.
You must ring in to answer the question.
Here we go. It took about 5 minutes for SWAT detectives to determine the name, address, and phone number of the man they say walked into a Shield sporting goods store without paying for a $40 bottle of cologne. The man had slid the cologne bottle out of the box and into his pants, the Shield's worker said. The shoplifter then returned the box to its place on the shelf and left before store employees could stop him. The man's first mistake was driving away in his father's Toyota Camry slowly enough to let employees write down the license plate number. His bigger mistake? Filling out an employment application when he arrived.
Oh my God.
It's not even done yet.
Nice.
That's not even the dumbest thing he did. He later returned that afternoon for an interview for the position he applied for.
Jesus.
Cops were waiting.
Christ.
Oh my God.
Oh my Christ.
Did they ask him
Iowa
about
and
it?
Nebraska.
Oh, that is
I already said Nebraska.
I'm gonna
but God,
go
I
with
want to
Nebraska.
switch this to Iowa.
That
It's
just
Nebraska.
stinks like Des Moines.
You think that's Iowa,
No,
John?
I think it's Nebraska.
I don't
It's-
know, but I mean that's
What's your
fucking
answer?
hilarious.
I
You know
already
what?
said
I'm gonna say
Nebraska,
Iowa.
but God
That's
damn it.
I don't know if there's
great.
any shields in Iowa. I assume there
yeah,
are.
it's Des Moines. That's why he
I
screamed
feel
Des
like
Moines.
it's straight up Omaha, and I should get
That's
double
Council
points.
Bluffs shit right there,
I
man.
know.
yeah,
What if
but-
it's a guy from Council Bluffs and it happened in Omaha?
Good point. All I know is that how much.
Oh
Just
my
give the
God.
goddamn answer.
Final answer.
Nebraska.
Yes.
Hey, I was right too on that one, guessing ahead, but god damn it.
All right. Well, I'll let you give me a hand job too.
I got
How
two
about
hand
runner up?
job.
How about runner up gives the winner a hand job?
Either way, I'm getting a hand job.
I got two. What, are you guys at threes or
You guys
what?
have 4 hands though. I could be getting a lot going on.
How long is your dick? Show me how long your dick.
I got more.
You
than
ever heard
that.
of Chase Grape?
Yeah.
Fucking fly penis compared.
Yeah.
He's a four-hander.
First, remember
like
the
a-
first
it's like
first hand job. The first podcast we were on, I was telling him I'm going to see that dick because I'm stronger than him.
What does that even
Oh my
mean?
god. That's prison shit
All right.
there.
I think it's a
That is-
good time for a break because I need a
That's
piss.
All right. We'll be right back.
That's that prison shit.
Art,
What? I mean,
welcome back to Trash Talk.
okay. That's
Go on.
just
You have a-
don't
you have
have
a
to
topic.
do that. You can just cut it. All right. Okay, something I want to say. Okay, Derrick. Okay,
Okay,
I had.
Derrick.
Yes, I have back pain from the size of my penis, but I'm willing to live with it.
I can hold it for you.
He's going to therapy.
So I had a weird dream. Okay,
get that
my
brace,
power's out. Power's out. It's hot. I'm
You had a
having these
dream about
weird
this.
fever dreams.
Okay.
And I had a dream that we, during a podcast,
Fucked.
we had a disagreement that would, completely remove any possibility of a friendship. And I woke up genuinely sad
Worried.
Do you remember
that
what
we
the
wouldn't.
disagreement was?
Not at all. But I know is that we had a very strong disagreement about something.
It was
Yelling.
And then I
about
woke
him
up.
trying to get the dick shrinkage surgery versus letting it be there for his back pain.
Hey, it may have been that. I would never have some. I would never
It's like
recommend
the dick reduction.
dick reduction.
Have you
I
had a
never
lot of
recommend
Don't do it.
podcast dreams?
No.
I would never get a addiction.
Again, it was a fever dream. But I was genuinely sad that we would never be friends from this dream.
I don't blame you for having fever dreams about my dick. It's not
Absolutely.
uncommon.
Absolutely. It is infectious. So, I just thought I'd put that out there that, I was sad that we wouldn't be friends.
I feel like you should
That
always.
bummed me out.
I encourage everyone to share their dreams.
I don't have
on
dreams
Trash
about
Talk
my
Community.
wife.
Really?
Not at all.
My dreams are pretty fucking
What do you
weird. We should
normally
skip those.
dream about?
What?
Jesus, sorry, dog.
I don't know, like Sasquatch and shit. I don't
Sasquatch?
know.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Wait,
I have a
Lane, what'd you
Sasquatch
say?
dream.
What do you normally dream about?
Flying
Oh,
around.
well, I
Because
don't-
I never remember my
Not
dreams.
much. Yeah, exactly.
I
It's-
know I dreamed. I was just like, whoa, that was sick. What
you
the
usually
fuck was
about,
it?
just stuff that's happening. Just basically, nothing cool. Usually nothing cool, unless it's like
Just your
a
brain
lot of,
processing
a lot of chase dreams.
things.
Uh,
All right, chasing.
No, yeah, no, not chase,
Chase grape,
grape,
chase
not
grape.
chase grape. No, chase.
Chasing
oh,
grape.
okay.
Chasing
It's
grape.
Chase Grape chasing you, right?
No, I'm the
you're chasing him.
I'm the
trying to get
pursuer.
it.
You're the
Okay.
beast.
In these most of these dreams, I'm like, if there's a chase dream, I'm the pursuer.
That's when
Which,
I woke
like-
up and I got the scar.
Dude, have you guys ever heard of that the missing 411 video?
I don't think so.
Holy fuck. You should check it out.
What is
So
what is it
there's
about?
like this ex-detective, ex-cop who's been like checking out all these disappearances in the national parks. So he started like, he only takes up the
You've
cases.
talked about this.
Is this a true story?
Yeah, it's a true story. But he literally only takes up the cases of the ones where they're like
In the national parks.
in the national parks, but like somebody disappeared and they brought dogs and like rangers and all that shit and could not find traces of people. Or the weird things where they're like, we walk these things with dogs and like rangers and people who track. And then all of a sudden a backpack appeared like over here, or the body appeared like 2 days later after like we'd already searched that area. So he only like gets into those cases, but like there's a map of all like his hot spots that happen in the like United States parks and like what they're closed to and stuff. Absolutely insane
Is this
to
some
watch.
alien
chilling.
shit?
Oh, it's chilling as
What's
fuck.
it called?
Missing 411, The Hunted.
Oh,
But
okay.
like, there's a whole bunch of like experienced hunters that go out with like all their gear. Like we're talking guns.
And they have
but-
no answers.
Yeah, no. They
Oh, and
just,
those guys just like they
gone.
find them dead later.
some of them they don't find. Other ones they find in places they've already searched. But most of the time they're just gone, like completely gone. Or if they do find a body, like the body's there, and most of the time though they're like missing their shoes or their clothes are inside out or weird shit like that.
It's like some Bermuda Triangle shit.
yeah, dude, it's
or
fuck.
alien shit.
Eventually, the movie's like, it's probably aliens. But I don't know what it is. It's just fucking... Dimensions, whatever. Like, if you get into, like, the Anasazi, where they're talking about, like, portals and weird... There's a whole bunch that could be going on.
That's like
What was that
triangle.
The Anasazi stories.
What is that?
That's just, like, the tribe that
A
disappeared.
Hopi or something?
They're before the Hopi, but they're the
Desert.
ones...
They had all the dwellings and
Pictographs.
stuff they
Were
made
they
into
giants?
the walls.
Were they the
of,
giants?
No, they were the ones that were afraid of the giants with the 6-finger thing. Where they're
Okay,
talking, like,
okay.
they have the pictographs
Because
of,
I
like,
know
portals
those
and
stories
shit.
about the giants in the
Yeah.
caves and shit.
But either
the
way,
Smithsonian used to
that
displays
movie
a lot of them.
freaks the fuck out of me because like I like going backpacking in Colorado. I'm going back to Montana this year, and they're like, well, you know, let's talk about the Wendigo and other weird like creatures. I'm like, I probably shouldn't be listening to this because that fucking sucks.
Yeah, fuck that.
But dude, it's
man.
fascinating. I love hearing that shit.
I do want to go to Montana.
I don't know
It's beautiful.
man. Wendigo versus a 45 plus P? Nah.
That's why I brought that shit. But like,
It's a supernatural,
bears.
supernatural beast. You can't fucking kill it.
No,
You're
no,
using silver
we can
bullets or
try.
something.
You can try.
I'm sure. Like,
You can hurt it.
45,
dude.
45
You
plus
can hurt.
P will
here's
fuck
how
some
I see
shit
it.
up.
Here's how
It
I
is
see
an
it.
interdimensional being.
But if it crosses into this fucking dimension, motherfucker's
You're
on our
Playing
turf.
by our fucking
Light
rules,
that bitch up.
motherfucker.
He's on our
And you
turf.
can take our cap on that ass.
Motherfucker
Bob
crossed
Rock,
in like he like lowers a dimension or whatever to come here, whatever. Like we're on frequency, like we're on the same harmonics.
If it's here,
Fuck
we
that.
can kill it. If it breeds, you can kill
But
it.
dude, no,
or
those
whatever.
stories
And then that
like,
harmonic turns
breeds.
supersonic
Is that what you said?
right through
Breeds.
the fucking dome
No,
piece.
but like
If
Yeah.
it bleeds,
we could kill it.
if it bleeds,
it leads.
no, but if you
kill
want
it.
to check out like
Yes.
a real like interesting movie to watch, check that out. And
Fucking-
it's dude, it's just like what?
you think you could kill a predator?
no. But
Get in the chopper.
dude, there's all
if you
sorts
can
of shit
see
going
it,
on.
if you can see the predator, yeah, it's easy to
But
kill.
like,
Where are
there's-
you at? What's the environment?
I'm just saying. I mean, if you have a proper firearm and you can see it, you can probably take care of it. That's predator's advantage. is
No,
it-
Well,
predator-
no.
lot
Sharpened
of the weird,
sticks.
like-
You need sharp
I wanna-
sticks.
Dude, I think you need
You
like
need a long
need
just
mud.
to be there.
Where do you
All-
get mud
A
at?
lot of rope.
Some
a
of the
lot of mud.
stories that like people talked about that like there's a whole bunch of different stories that people came back that like ones that like, you know, little kids that were like, yeah, I got taken into a cave and talked to by my other grandma that I didn't like, but the other grandma had a whole bunch of like weird things around her and then like put me back into the field. So like kids seeing their little grandma that's like who knows like what kind of shit's projected in the face, I don't know, but it's some pretty interesting stories.
It
So there's-
sounds like dehydration and hallucination.
Oh no! Like
That's-
this kid, like was straight up like missing, disappeared from their family, and then the kid, when it came back 4 days later or whatever, was like, "Yeah, I was with the other grandma in a cave, and
because
it fed me."
he
And,
was malnourished.
or
and
it got like,
thirsty.
He would say like, "I wandered off, found this
Yeah.
cave,
well, no,
drank some
because
bad
it
water."
said Grandma told me to come this way, and
Yeah,
then I
be-
followed Grandma into the woods and
Because-
shit. Like,
because
there's,
that's the
That's
brain
chilly.
does crazy shit when you're dying.
but do you see your grandma
How old was this
luring
kid?
you into the woods?
How old was the kid?
Oh, that one was like 3 or 4, but like
Okay.
So many,
3 or
like, just
4-year-old.
for fun, go look up that movie and watch it sometime.
411?
Missing 411.
What can you watch it on?
I actually found it on YouTube.
Missing 411.
It's fucking sweet, but like at the same time, you're like, dude, what the fuck?
I'm gonna jerk off to that tonight.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my free time now is like when I have like, I'm doing dishes and shit. I just put on like the weird, Sasquatch podcasts and things like that. We're like, oh, tell me about some weird stories.
I like the last podcast from Les.
Don't get me wrong.
left.
There's a majority of bullshit, but then there's some credible things. We're like, no, we tried to find this person. He's gone. Like they're just gone.
No, it's interesting, definitely.
It's pretty like it's a neat thing to look at. But like some of these people, like so they're like they have their rifles and stuff. And the normal thing, if you're lost in the woods, you fire 3 rounds off. That's like a national thing of like I'm stuck in the woods, please come find me. All these hunters, they disappear. Like they've got their GPS trackers, they have all this shit because it's happening like now in modern times as well. And they're like, yeah, we don't know what the fuck happened. This technology's around. Nobody heard shots. Nobody heard nothing. They're just boom.
But there's also a severe possibility that these hunters are dipshits, and they don't know that.
There is that.
Dogs?
There is that.
Who would
But
give
like,
somebody a hunting license if they
But
were a dipshit?
Oh my goodness!
Okay,
They're not
Oh,
just
my
people
God.
applying for a hunting license. These are like trackers.
no, there's a lot of this stuff is happening in like the
Imagine
like,
Hunter from Bad Batch out there.
Like this is the border of like Canada, U.S. A lot of these people, like a lot of the stories are happening like in Canada, but like all the 411 is local stuff here in the United States. But like all like
What does 411 mean?
fuck if I don't know.
Information.
Yeah, missing information. All right, but dude, watch the movie. It's
You're
pretty
right.
fucking
You're
sweet.
right. I just wanted that explained.
You can watch Missing 411 on Hulu, Fubo, Vudu, Hoopla, Canopy,
and that
Plex.
voodoo that you do.
He said YouTube.
I found it on YouTube. It passed me
YouTube,
on that
voodoo, and
thing.
hoodoo.
I had to like create an account and sign in and everything, but whatever.
Well, whatever. I mean, just watch.
But
tells them where you
for
can
some
watch it.
weird, freaky
All right,
like
all right. Very good topic, Dan.
I thought
like
it was fun.
I like
Thank
it,
you.
but it's
Yeah,
so.
I wanna check it out.
just-
I wanna check it
I'm
out.
sorry, but it's just so easy to be like, just a very slight amount of critical thinking to see. Oh, this is what happened.
Oh,
I mean,
there
it's so
could
easy.
be. Well, no,
You
no,
don't know.
so
You don't
that's
know
all
that.
projection.
You don't
no,
know
that's
that.
the exact thing that this this investigator is about. He's like, no, there's so much shit. He only looks up the weird ones that like they can't find a logical explanation for. Like he's gone through tons of files. Like if you watch the video, he's like, no, we have all this information. I have like stacks
File
of stuff.
porn.
Oh, file porn, all that.
File.
But no, it's like the only cases that I've like included or researched personally are the ones that like they have all these criteria of like they don't make any sense like at all.
Well, let's
but a lot
just
of-
say let's all watch it and
Yeah, I
Come back
I
with
tend to say
comments
when you're
later.
out
I
in the
kind of
wilderness,
wants to do that.
yeah.
when you're out in the wilderness, it's really easy to just fall down.
It is, but
Where do
if
you think
were-
Ryan Larson went?
I don't know who that is. Oh, god damn it. He pieced the fuck out.
He's gone.
He's
they have
in
stopped talking
California.
about him,
Dude,
right?
that kid is
This is the kid that disappeared from his elementary school.
He's either
Oh,
dead
school.
the autistic
or he's
I've
gonna-
heard
the
about that
autistic
one.
kid. You're from fucking
he's-
Bellevue.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's gone. That was over a month ago.
He's either dead or he's going to resurface as a tech magnate in 10 years in Silicon Valley.
Or
Maybe
or
playing
two-legged
chess or
predators
something.
captured that kid and are like tying him up somewhere and fucking him because
Oh, yeah,
there's
no,
like
that's-
some
that's-
weird
that's-
shit
that's
going on.
free- that's free
Two-legged
sex.
predators.
That's free sex.
Humans is what I'm talking about when I say two-legged predators.
Reptile brains.
No, just bad fucking people.
Just bad
Yeah.
people.
Oh, hey.
Probably.
Hey,
but
I
mean-
the dude, he was like
I
an
don't
8-year-old
think you can
kid.
discount it. The kid had been looking up. Well,
Yes, exactly.
He did look
allegedly-
up how to
He
disappear.
looked
and all
up
that.
how to avoid police. He's living in the sewers.
He might be real smart. He's already
I
moved on to
did
somewhere
hear
else.
that there was some stuff going around that his mom might be involved.
that's
though.
right.
See, but that's the thing. He already
But we
has
don't
all this
know.
information where he's like, I was looking up how to disappear. Some of these
Yeah,
people
but
just
somebody could look anything about a computer and attribute. I didn't look that up. Did you look that up, Friday? No, I didn't look it up. Must have been the kid.
true.
Yeah,
But-
but I'm sure it was clearly him. It was probably
An
like
autistic
between-
grade school kid that probably didn't have
anyway,
a phone.
the fact is that people disappear without a trace because they fall into a river or fall into a crevice or I mean,
You're very. He fell down the
There's
sewer
so
and
many
he's stuck in the
ways
sewer.
Just for
to get-
fun, take time to watch the movie because like there's all
Take
that
time.
possibility. No, take the time.
Oh, okay, take time to watch.
But
it.
like,
do
watch
It's a
the
movie. I thought it was a series.
It's like a movie series,
it's a
but
movie.
like he has a whole bunch of stuff. But there's like a lot of like, well, whatever.
like
Like,
Miniseries
Marvel
are a
Comics.
movie.
It's
What
like
the fuck
Potter.
is it?
there's a movie with a whole bunch of different things connected to it that got condensed to one movie.
yeah,
Okay,
but it's
yeah.
also really easy to just manipulate footage and information to make a coherent.
You're talking about documentaries.
Yeah, I don't like.
Your mom.
I want to believe in aliens so bad, but every alien story I hear about
He's not mentioning aliens.
I
man.
never-
or
once-
supernatural or what the fuck ever. I'm just saying
Well,
anything
dimensions,
outside of
interdimensional.
tripping and falling and hitting your head and disappearing.
was
You
just
want
saying weird
science. You
shit.
want
Just
lo-
I
ration.
hate. Yeah, I mean,
You guys ever
that's-
looked up
that's the problem.
Skinwalker
you want
Ranch?
science and rations.
Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah,
You guys
I
know
want
about
rations of ham. I want space ham.
You guys, I don't care what you want. I want to talk about freeing Britney, bitch.
that? Okay.
She got.
Oh shit!
She's finally getting to
All right,
hire
hold on,
her
hold
own her choice of lawyer. No, not hold
Time
on.
out,
Don't
Hold
know
on.
about
How long have we been going?
Not long.
We've been going at least an hour.
Yeah,
No, just over.
just
We
over.
took a break for a
I
second.
just
though.
want to. All right.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
fine.
wanna
We're
go
talking about
crazy,
Britney
'cause I need
bitch,
to get
man.
I need to get some fucking fettuccine in my face.
Okay,
So I don't want to go too late.
feather yourself.
I'll put some
Don't
feta
worry.
in your face.
We can wrap it up after Britney, bitch. Okay.
I want to hear
Britney's
about
getting-
I haven't
wanna
getting
hear
her
about
own
Britney.
fucking lawyer.
I haven't seen it, but I'm aware of it.
The
I know a lot of
documentary. Are you talking about?
I know a lot of details, but I haven't actually seen it.
So this is some news that's coming out after the documentary. The documentary came out fucking like half a year ago already, or whatever.
No,
So
no, you dick.
yes,
No,
The documentary's been out for a while.
yeah. There's been a documentary out
the
for
one
a
on
while.
Hulu
Yeah,
called something.
Free Britney.
Yeah,
Free
I don't
Britney.
know,
Yeah,
sure.
it might be what we call it. 'Cause
It's
that's,
Been
that's
out
the
for,
hashtag.
it's been out
People
for a hot
have
minute.
people have been hashtagging Free Britney for a couple of years now. People have been like fucking studying her
yeah,
Instagram.
but also that guy 10 years ago, leave Britney alone. You know, so
That was a guy.
that was a hot guy.
She has had her fucking conservatorship or whatever
Yeah.
for I think it was
Since 2012 or
good
11.
job. Good job pronouncing that, Larry. I'm
Dad's
proud
in
of you.
charge of the conservative.
You said it right already. You don't have to try again.
exactly. I didn't think I did. But 11
My
years.
name's Slade and I can raid.
11 years. She has not had any control of her own money. She can't control the
Kitchen
meds she's
cabinets.
on.
She doesn't even get a choice to that.
She
Who she can date.
No. How many kids she can have.
She dated me.
They've been forcing her to have an
can't-
IUD. She can't have kids.
Even better.
But she recently.
But they've also denied her cream pies. Oatmeal
I won't.
What?
cream pies.
That's not part of this.
No, I'm talking about his sex fantasy shit he's going off on over there.
But she came. There was a court filing. Her lawyers were all in court, and she like called him up and said, I am tired of allowing my dad to ruin my life."
Well, good on
She's
her.
clearly not happy in this situation.
This is the most
She's been
dramatic
stuck
version of
in-
"Get out of my room, Dad."
Her dad literally is
As
the
a
one that's
fucking,
allowed
like,
to make
40-year-old?
every decision in her life. From what she uses for toothpaste to the style of her toothbrush.
Fucking hell!
He has to
Oh
approve.
my god,
That's pretty fucked up.
that's
Even
that's
if
some,
someone-
like,
well, like-
Mormon shit.
Even if someone does have some mental disabilities or something, I don't know anything about Britney. I don't know her personally. I don't know, like, I know nothing. But you should still have some consideration as a human to, like, yeah, she should have
Well,
some
she made
choice.
comments to the court that he's like showed up to her house blind ass drunk before and like abusing
I'm
the
sure
conservative
that
shit.
she's in a bad situation because
Making
He's
money.
making millions of dollars. He gets
Yeah, but as soon as you
part
have
of a percentage of what she makes is his
Yeah.
as
for
soon as-
being the
More than
conservator.
a percentage.
as American
He's getting all
culture
that.
goes, as soon as you have a top 40 hit, you are no longer a human.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you could
You are a commodity.
if you could own
Yeah.
a pop star, you're
that-
making money. You know.
Yeah, if I were Britney's dad, absolutely, I would control that as far as I can
And that's so fucked up.
because that's my bread and butter.
You selfish motherfucker. Free Britney.
I'm just saying, I understand why he would do that.
Hail
It's
Satan!
fucked.
Well,
Hail
I mean,
Satan!
well,
At
see, so the
some
fact
point,
that we
though-
understand why he'd do it is a good reason to be like, this is why she should be able to be free. Because
Well, absolutely.
if you're willing to control someone's like, dude, fuck that. She's like,
Exactly. I mean, but she's a commodity, just like any popular person. the
no,
Kardashians.
that's not the
Hilton's
fair-
a
that's not
commodity.
fair.
I bought, after this story
So-
came out, 10 shares of Britney stock.
Wow.
oh,
Yeah.
Britney coin?
Yeah.
there's a coin, Britney coin.
No, it's called Britney, bitch.
Is it really?
Biatch.
Bitch.
No.
There's a lot of shit coins out there. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Britney
I'm
coin.
bringing Britney back.
If a Britney coin comes out, I will buy that. And the moment it hits its peak, I'm going to be like, well, I'm out.
Look it up there. I bet there's a Britney coin.
Oh, no, I'm sure. Like, you ever trade shit coins?
No, I don't. Because
I
I've heard
want to
it's
get into trading shit
waste
coins.
is useless.
Yeah, but the point is that you can make a lot of money. Like this one, I
You
heard
got to
that-
sell them quick.
there's
though.
Yeah,
there's,
it's
there's
like-
a shit
it's-
coin called Jizz Tits that somebody made 150
Jizz
grand off.
Coins.
That's amazing.
I made money on jizz tits.
Yeah, and then, because they just take advantage of what the stupid bullshit is, and they anyway.
Yep.
But
It's a
anyway,
Jizz
Britney
Tits,
coin.
man.
But no, but Britney.
Is there a
the
Britney
whole,
coin?
The IUD thing.
Wow.
That's one of those things. I'm like, yo, toothpaste, okay, but physical.
Dude, just anything.
Even toothpaste, kind of like,
Capacity?
there's too much control. Like,
Think about yourself. Do you want to be controlled by anyone?
If I get paid to be.
but
She's not getting
being
paid to be. She's paying him to be in charge of her.
He's stealing her money.
Court
That's some
mandated.
real.
She's the manager.
That's some real.
He's the
Dom
manager she
sub
never
shit.
hired.
That's,
you
some,
know?
that's some fucking BDSM shit right there.
Probably
It's your
It's-
dad.
not cool.
It's hot.
No. You're a fucking
You're a sick son of a bitch.
sick son of a bitch.
No,
And Britney will be free. Like I just like think about like
Well, obviously
Madonna.
not because the
Madonna
court,
never had to go through anything
No,
like this.
obviously she won't. because
Christina
the fucking
Aguilera
the
did
court
it. The court.
did not rule in her favor, so clearly she will not be free.
No, it's ongoing.
If she got her own
Ongoing.
lawyer now, like she actually got her own lawyer, she might be able to like fix that because it really does become down to like, do you have enough money to throw at a good lawyer who can bring up whatever?
So her case has drawn attention from politicians, from Senator Elizabeth Warren to Senator Ted Cruz, voicing their support.
Both sides of the aisle.
Even Matt Gaetz
Nah,
was at a
oh,
rally.
I'm sure
spoke
he's
out on
like
free
underage
Britney.
He wants to
teenager
set a
women.
precedent
Of
of
course he
controlling a
does.
16-year-old's birth control. I'm sure Gates would be all about this.
She is
Honestly,
40
isn't-
now, she's
isn't
not
free
16.
The
Britney-
House
Yeah, but even she
literally
got
voted
famous.
on a bill all about trafficking of sex
Young
people.
women, and he voted.
And
against it.
he was the only representative not to vote for it.
Yeah,
and that
because
just happened
he's-
like 2
It's
Yeah,
like
years
but
ago.
431 to 1.
Yeah, and people were like, that was weird. And he's like, well, I object because of whatever bullshit he
Because
said.
I'm getting some young sniz.
And then you come to find out, he's like, I'm getting some young sniz now.
Isn't that weird?
He doesn't
What's
talk about
wrong
it
with
at all.
that? They
Sniz.
just
I just haven't
they
heard
have
that
to do
sniz
it, and I pay
term
them
in a
for
long
it.
time.
Does he not look like a who?
Who?
Ugh.
Matt Gates.
Oh yeah, we've talked
like,
about this. He's
Horton, there's a
Beavis.
hoe.
He's Beavis.
That too.
Well, I didn't realize that there was government attention to this whole thing because that can set some precedents, and that can go both directions real bad. And
I still
mean-
like. I'm in support of the Free Britney.
sure, well,
I mean-
obviously, who the fuck
But
is in support of
at
not
the
Yeah,
same
let
time,
the
but I
woman
mean-
fucking control what kind of toothbrush she uses.
We don't know how crazy she is because of all the stuff that's
Well,
happened.
because she's also being
The
forced
judge
to take
does
meds.
keep denying this, which does make the
No,
question.
no, like I mean, there
really, where
might be
is
some
her
things.
mental state?
But like, imagine.
Has the judge
But-
met Britney?
Does she have the option to be like? Imagine you were like. a
She
kid.
joined
star.
that last.
That's what the
court thing
documentary
through
goes
her,
into.
Through voicemail, or not voicemail, but through audio.
I think that
She wasn't there in person.
I don't think she's had the option to even try to be a human since she was.
Well, yeah, no
14.
shit. That's the
There was
problem
that
with
video that
being
came out where she said she
mega
never had a
famous.
childhood.
Yeah, well, being mega famous as a teenager,
That's like the Michael
She was
Jackson
already
shit,
though
man.
on
Fuck,
like
she- okay, so she's
national
fucked
TV
up.
shows and stuff, Disney Channel
But
as a
how
little
many
kid.
how many other ones are out there fucked up? Miley Cyrus is allowed to still put out albums and be on Joe
She
Rogan.
did a mental breakdown.
She's still controlled.
She
by
definitely
something.
did. She smoked
Walmart.
salvia
No,
on
she's
fucking
controlled by
YouTube.
lots of
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
Okay, well-
so
well,
if
okay,
I smoke
Miley
salvia, do I have a mental breakdown problem?
If I smoke salvia, do I get to hang out with Miley Cyrus?
No.
Yeah,
I
fuck
mean,
it then.
unless that's the kind of trip you have. I don't know.
Oh shit, that's a good point.
Yeah.
You meet her in the astral realm.
Ooh.
What up, Miley?
You could.
And
Very
then she
well.
just hit you like
Hey,
a
I guess I just came in like a wrecking ball on you.
Imagine that's your fucking guardian
Man,
angel.
Derrick, you are
Miley
so
Cyrus.
good at stepping on and then taking over a joke. That's very good. You're so good at that.
Thank
Derrick.
you.
Fuck you. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the disagreement we have. Fuck.
Oh, from your dream.
I think it's okay.
Did you say something I didn't catch? Because like,
Oh,
each time
no.
you've said this.
Ah, you bitch.
What
yeah,
happened?
He made a wrecking ball joke, and then he stepped on his wrecking ball joke to make a wrecking ball joke.
I think he was just a second behind. He just missed it.
Sorry.
I missed
I'm
it
just
all.
a little slow.
There was too much going on.
Well, anyway, the point is, this whole if there's government involvement with the Britney thing, it will set a precedent, and again, it could be good or bad. Because if Matt Gaetz gets involved in it, well, I guess depending what you're into, it's good, but mostly it's bad.
You think something could get done though?
But
Maybe?
it could be this could be very easily, because of the IUD thing, be very easily twisted into a reproductive rights argument, because that is a severe
she won.
issue
That's why she's getting a new
in
lawyer.
the Southwest.
Yeah, exactly.
You know in Texas they put out bounties. They put out bounties on information. that
Brittany's
people-
literally had a
the fuck?
court-appointed lawyer.
good.
She's
Texas.
paying for her own liar, and she's paying for her
No, she's
conservative
just
shit
now
for
got
Okay.
approval from
You-
the
are you-
judge to get her own
you-
personal lawyer and not
Have you
a
heard
court
about?
appointed.
Have you heard about the abortion bounty
No.
in Texas? Texas is putting out $3,000 for bounties on people going out of the state to get abortions.
Fuck
Have you heard about this
that.
bullshit? This is
Fuck
fucking
that.
insane.
They can't bounty something like that.
You fucking Google it. I'm telling you that they
I'm
are
not
they are
connected to the
put out.
internet.
I'm sure there is a way
Is
they
Brittany
can.
going out of
Crazy.
state for an abortion?
Brittany's not going anywhere. She's
Her
got a-
dad's making her do it.
Okay,
No.
Tucker Carlson. Is
I
Brittany?
don't think she's allowed.
Is
to-
Brittany-
Is she doing that?
Is Brittany allowed to go to Texas to get an abortion?
The abortion laws are fucking insane to me. I mean, they really are insane. You have the personal freedom to carry a fucking assault rifle in Walmart,
But you can't get your insides
but
scraped
if you're
out?
gonna die because of someone raped a baby into you, you can't get that taken care of. Are you fucking kidding me?
Not in the
That-
goddamn
That is
good
the
no.
worst double standard I
know,
can fucking think of.
The
Oh my
logic
God.
is because God wanted that.
What do you think the odds are? You could just like shoot yourself in the stomach, kill the baby, but you would live. Like,
But you used your own AR, and your gun rights cover your gut shot. You see how fucking insane that's starting to sound?
yeah, it would work. It'd be fine though.
I'm very comfortable with this conversation.
Self-conflicted wound.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
just gonna pet Neva and step out.
What,
No
of-
opinion.
Of what? Of what? Abortion?
No, abortion
Shooting
should be
babies.
like
Or gunshot abortion?
it's gunshot abortions with the AR because
I didn't add
the
AR
other thing
Have
too,
you ever
I
had
had
a
it.
gut-shot
and
abortion,
as a gun
son?
guy, you said assault rifle, which to me is like that's one of the things that does need to
don't
change as a
say.
terminology.
You don't say
but
assault.
but assault rifle.
I feel
and
offended because you're
abortion-
trying to assault my
and
rifle.
abortion kind of go together with the whole.
Modern
How you
sporting
talk about
rifle
it.
pointed at the stomach.
I think it's actually legal.
How about some?
if
How about
it's
some
a self-inflicted.
357 abortion?
If you
beds?
hire someone to take an assault rifle to shoot your unborn baby, that's when it becomes a problem.
you're still
I'll
gonna get
push you
your
down the steps for free.
Yeah,
I don't know.
A gun for all that is a very bad idea because you're gonna fucking hit your spine.
That's the
you're
fucking.
gonna, like-
That's the fucking point. The point is you take the rights extreme, jingoism towards gun rights, and the left's, personal rights, which I agree with because it's not your fucking choice. Fuck you.
Can we just get some marijuana rights?
Oh my
in this
god,
fucking
it's
nation?
so easy to get angry about
right?
this shit.
Can we?
So let's talk about something funny.
I just don't get angry anymore. I'm like, But no, you should have your rights to do the things. But
Why is it up to me to solve the world's problem?
Britney
It's
should
not
be
a
free.
free. We're not
Sorry.
even listening to your version of how to solve things.
Britney should be free.
Yes.
That's all I want to say.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that will ease. They'll very easily
But what happens
transition
if you
into
free her and she turns into a
reproductive rights.
psychopath?
Then she gets the conservatorship put
Yeah.
back on her.
No,
But like, give her opportunity. It's been 11 years.
I fully
Am I
agree with
out of
freedom.
line in thinking that this could easily transition to a reproductive rights issue?
No, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I could see
because
that in a
is-
Supreme Court situation. Yeah, I could see that. Like,
she's
becoming
putting that-
a-
She's not arguing this in the Supreme
She's
Court.
been
but
putting that hint
a
out
good
there.
lawyer would definitely look at
Well,
that.
no. How it would work is eventually, because of this conservatorship being ended, somebody will cite that in another case, and then that will become an actual
You know
law
what,
based upon the Britney
Yeah.
2021 case.
What if she
so
wants
that
to
becomes an actual
transition?
law of something that could go to Supreme Court of birthright control.
What
I
if-
see what he's saying with it.
What if she
It literally-
transitions though?
Well, fuck, dude.
No,
all
she
that-
said
Shut
she
up,
wants to
Wayne.
have kids.
Don't be a dick.
No,
Well,
I
yeah,
see-
she wants
You're
to have
absurd.
kids.
You're
I
absurd.
understand.
I'm just
what
like
he was
she also
saying.
wants to live her
asking
own life.
the tough questions. That's what we do on Trash Talk
She wants to
Omaha.
transition to a dude.
Did you lose it again?
I think I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
The transitioning thing, I think,
No,
has
that's
it's
nothing
stupid.
to fucking do a goddamn thing. Lane is trying to.
I'm stirring up Stokes
fucking
here.
stick his
Does
dick
anyone
in
want
the
to make fun of
conversation.
it with me just because I think it's fucking
What,
ridiculous?
transitioning?
Oh, do you guys know about the dildo monkey?
No, but
The rainbow dildo
Please.
monkey.
but this could be the
Please
perfect
do.
way to end.
All right.
Flying
So,
spaghetti monster.
on a
The
final
LGBTQ.
step for my fun things that I found on YouTube recently. In England, there was a bookstore that had one of those like drag time story shows for kids.
Oh yeah.
And a person showed up wearing a rainbow monkey costume with a dildo hanging out
What
of the costume. So this motherfucker came up to read books to kids with the rainbow monkey. I'm fine with being a rainbow monkey. That's stupid. It's weird, but whatever.
God
But the
damn
dildo hanging out of the suit takes it way too far
Was the
for me.
dildo matching rainbow style?
I don't know. It was all blurred on the thing that was showing it. But the fact of the matter is,
it came up Rainbow Monkey Story Hour.
yeah. But like that's one of the things where it's like it goes too far.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what
no
this-
shit.
No. Okay, so like whatever's happening, there's a certain point where it's like, dude, I'm fine with you showing up as a rainbow monkey. I'm fine with you getting birth control. I don't give a fuck what you do. But if you show up with a dildo in front of kids, now we've crossed to a line where I do have to care.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't care if a transvestite wears like a sweater, sits down and
I don't mind
nice
if you wear
sweater.
clothes.
and that sounds so
All right.
fucking like conservative
No.
to say like, she must be wearing a sweater.
The
But
rainbow
obviously,
monkey-
don't be fucking sitting there with a dildo
No,
hanging
the rainbow
out.
monkey,
Like,
I actually am like, yeah, go be a rainbow monkey.
go
That's
be a rainbow
fucking
monkey.
cool.
Don't glue a dildo.
But you have
As
fake
soon
breasts
as-
and a
as
fucking
soon
dick.
As
No.
kids are involved, your opinions go out the fucking window.
Yep, very true. Very.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I don't know if that relates to the Britney thing, but to me it's just like, I think there's a lot of shit going on with allowing things to happen in control that are just gone too far, and a rainbow monkey
So
dildo
Dan
thing.
is against freeing Britney because personal
No,
freedoms
it
leads
brings
a
on
rainbow
rainbow-
monkey dildo.
I
So
am
those-
for freeing Britney because I don't know who's making her do shit. But
It's the rainbow monkey.
I don't know.
Her dad.
That image haunts me. That's like Sasquatch in
fucking
the city. All right.
It was
Crazy.
pretty bad. It was pretty bad, you guys.
That's fucking nuts,
Don't
dude.
Google it.
But no, like, so there's a lot of things going on right now that are just like, I want to be supportive of people, but I see the extreme where it goes.
Yeah,
Because
it's-
that is too extreme.
Exactly.
you
There's that,
can
like-
go over the fucking
Like,
hill
that's
really
like,
fast.
okay,
like-
yeah, go be gay, do your thing.
There's a very fine
That's too
line
far.
between personal freedoms and come fuck on. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's unfortunately
Because you're also
very
hurting
blurred
other
line
people.
there.
Once you start like affecting their kids, other people's kids, that's over the line.
Yeah.
Like you said, don't involve the kids.
Exactly.
Wear your fucking monkey dildo outfit at a pride parade, whatever.
But here's the thing, like, I still think
Wear it
that's
on Saturday
inappropriate
night.
for
I don't
pride.
give a fuck.
Come over to my
Who
house.
hired
Yeah.
the person?
Come
to my
allowed
house.
him to have a
I
dildo?
actually-
Climb my trees.
I think that's fucked up for pride too, because pride should be about like, look, we're here, we should be accepted, blah blah
Well-
blah. But if you start throwing that shit into there, all of a sudden it takes away from like the actual people who are conservative, or
It
not
discounts the.
gay enough conservatives.
it
we're
discounts
just,
the-
enough.
You take the headlines.
you know what I mean?
You take
But
the headlines.
but like it goes to
Makes
like
you look
a
bad.
flaunting
No, you're just
something.
being an asshole.
Yeah, you're just being an asshole. And
Wait,
I think
he had a
that's
rainbow
kind of what-
asshole too.
Probably. But like, I just think that's one of the steps is like, that's too far. And this is like, fuck. I don't know how to solve that. And I don't know how to solve Britney's problem, but like,
There's no way back.
no.
What has happened is done. It's over.
Did I drink?
Thank you for tuning in to
Did I
Trash Talk
Did
Omaha.
I drink 8 beers?
Yeah, I think so. John,
I think
thanks
you
for
did.
showing up. Dan, thanks for Friend
for
Head
having
Studio.
God bless.
Fuck
Fucking hell.
off, Derrick.
Hey, Derrick.
Hail Satan!
Good night, Omaha.
Hail
Satan.
666.
Trashy.